here, we say ohachi. Ohachi! Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I must. Yippee, yippee, yippee! I can't wait till I can do my expressions and stuff, because I have so many things I'm feeling right now. So many things. I must be honest. I must be honest with you guys. That I was crying a little bit until I transitioned to this scene right here. I was crying. So if I sound kind of sniffly, it's because I was. I've been so happy and overwhelmed and feeling a lot of different things. Feeling a lot of things, you know. It's kind of crazy, you know? Feeling all the things that, like, having all of these kinds of things happening, you know? Oh. Hold on, let me pop out my chat so I can look at you guys a little bit more easily. Beautiful, beautiful chat. It's all kinds of things. Well, what happened is mostly like this is such a big change in my life, you know? It is so... There's a lot happening for sure, right? It was a mixture of things. Happy tears and overwhelmed tears and all kinds of things. But I think what's important is to let yourself feel all the things that you gotta feel. You know, sometimes you just gotta cry. You just gotta cry. Like, I think it's the start of a very, very exciting journey. But with anything, like when you're moving houses or something like that, if you're going through any big change in your life, it can be scary at the same time, right? So proud of your debut. Thank you. I support you though. I like the new outfit. Thank you. I love it too. This is the most me, I think. Well, I don't know. I've loved every single me that I've had a pleasure of being up until this point. Even the me's that were a little embarrassing, you know, like middle school me or something like that. But I think but like I think this is like the most me that I've felt ever. Isn't that cool? Thank you guys. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I need to. I'm gonna be honest that I'm very, very. By the way, my housemates just brought me food. Thank you guys. They have me on the TV downstairs. Mom, I'm on TV. I love them so much. I want to talk about them today too. We call our house fruit salad because all of us are a little fruity. You're gonna get to hear lots and lots of fun stories about them in the future. So what I didn't get to. So today's mission is to get to know each other better. I'm feeling a little bit shy right now. I'm feeling a little bit shy. It's been other than like debut, it's been a long time since I've had this many people in both YouTube and Twitch chat. And I love you guys so much. So proud of you. Congrats. Thank you. So today's missions are a few things. First of all, I want to get to know each other a little bit better. Second of all, I want to have lots of fun yapping about the things that we love. Third of all, I would like to thank lots of people. So I would like to also Elsie Le Pen, thank you so much, and also thank you for all of your wonderful editing work. Thank you. I want to thank lots of people, so I want to take the time to go over the slides or the notes that I kind of had to rush through the other day. As you can see, I have not yet found my way to my house, but maybe this is my house. You know, maybe I like went off the grid or something like that. You know, just me and the Phoebes chilling with each other. The Phoebes! Look! It's you guys! Right there, that's you. Look how cute. And I've been enjoying seeing all of your custom Phoebes. I've been enjoying that a lot. I didn't even know what a scrambler was until you sent the corkboard. Real well, we learn new things every day, don't we? And I'm here to educate. And to also be educated myself. This new form really suits you, so did the previous forms. It's a lovely addition to your journey. Thank you. From the very beginning, well, before I was your 2.5D blooming flower idol, I was, for the past 5 years, everybody's 2.5D fairy tale idol. Because it was all about writing your own story. Like, you have the power. I wanted to, like, convey in my music and in my streams and stuff that you have the power to write your own story and to write your own happy endings to that story. Even if you don't feel like it, you know? And, you still gotta make a bean. I'm looking forward to seeing all the beans. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's beans. Show me your beans. Beans out. How's everybody's fairy tale idol? And so we are continuing, even though I'm the blooming flower idol now, we're continuing to write that fairy tale together. And I'm so excited to write more chapters, more lines, more paragraphs with all of you guys. I'm glad you like my laugh, cause to be completely honest, I was so embarrassed of it for a long time, cause my little sisters, Fufu and Boofy, used to say that, or they still do say that my laugh sounds like a dying baby elephant monkey, whatever that means. A dying baby elephant monkey. I'm not sure how to feel about that. But yeah. Not wrong. It's very specific, right? Very specific. That's a lot of things. But it's kind of a very accurate description of it. So real quick, I'm gonna turn off my chat because I want to also go over something else very special. So if you see in the back, behind my head, and behind where the chat is normally, there are flags everywhere. Something else I want to talk about today is precious friends. I have had the pleasure of making so many wonderful friends in the VTuber community, in the Kaigai Idol community, in the Worage community. I want to talk about some friendos. I also want to talk about, let's see, we can just kind of like in detail go through some of these. Like, I want to talk about my pet Suki. She's my baby. She's my baby. I want to talk about all these different flags in the background and who they represent. You can see Minto behind... Hold on. Move my head. You can see Minto right there. Actually, I have a tool for this. Where is it? My magnifying glass. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. My magnifying glass. So that can help me as well. That can help me too. You're thinking about the flags during my debut? The Watergate community? Otage. I'd rather you laugh than cry. Well, sometimes we gotta cry a little bit. I've been so happy. And so excited and also very like overwhelmed, and also like I think wanting to make sure that I am able to give back as much as I feel like I'm getting right now, you know? Like, I want you guys to all feel just how much I love and appreciate you. Just as much as you've been making me feel loved and appreciated. And I want you guys to have fun as much as I'm having fun. And then sometimes you get a little bit of imposter syndrome and you're like, do I deserve to be here? Am I doing enough? You know? And my people who have been in the FeebeeHive a long time know that I have a tendency to keep myself a busy bee and overwork myself a lot. So when you're asking yourself, am I doing enough? And you already are like overwhelming yourself with like doing too much, then that's like a little bit of a... It can kind of like... It can explode a little bit, but... I want to work really hard to make you guys smile, to make you guys feel healed, to make you have fun. Yes, you will. You will have fun, whether you like it or not. Also, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Wisp or Phantom. Forgot what we decided. Anyway, Wisp/Dragoon chiming in to say, I'm excited to watch your adventures. Happy streaming. Well, apparently you guys are gonna get a new name soon. But thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you, thank you. Don't work yourself too hard. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Bro, for work, it's Aibu. Is that what you guys are? Did you guys decide on it already? Cheers for the Wispins. So you did. Oh, thank you so much, Tono. I'm glad that. Thank you guys for crying for me. Oh, so it is Aibu. Like, for sure. It's not Aibu anymore. Wait. Okay, now you guys are confusing me. I thought it hasn't been decided yet. But either way, turns out Aibu is a lewd word in Japanese, so we're not sure. Oh, really? Dang it! It sounded so good because it's like eyeball. It's like eyeball. Aww, Aibu was withdrawn. Dang it! We are the Labubus. I see. I did not know Aibu was a bad. Well, I shouldn't keep saying it if it is a bad word. Oh, it means a very NSFW thing. Oh. I'm quite curious, but I won't look it up right now. Some others, as you can see, Vicky's there, or rather Michael's there. This is supposed to represent Vicky. You guys recognize a few others. There's Giga. There's Non from Prism, or formerly Prism, now Prima Project. There's Iku, with the Ikumin on it, from Prima Project as well. Yeah, if you guys, it's been mentioned before, but I have now been, in the past, in 3 different corpos. And now I am a freebie. A freebie. We love freebies here, don't we? I'm a freebie. Buzzing as I please. Wherever I want to. Yeah, I was in Shira Yori Pro, which was the very first, I think the very first EN VTuber corpo. Wait, if I was the first member of the first EN VTuber corpo, does that make me the first EN corpo VTuber ever? That's kind of weird. I don't want to think about that. That's kind of bleh. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about. But it's kind of... Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed again. And then I was part of Prism Project. Technically I did... I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, like the specifics, but technically I did get into 2 other corpos. One of 2... They're both still a thing. But I ended up not joining or accepting those ones. And then I was in V-Shoujo. And you guys know what happened there. But now, thank you so much! Thank you so much, Meep! I love your name and your profile picture. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. Thank you as well on Twitch for the bits earlier, you guys. I appreciate it as well. And thank you, Rosie, for resubbing for 28 months. Sister Rose, 39 months. Sora no Ito, 4 months. I love you guys. I love you guys. I will go through and say thank you to everybody. Towards the end of the stream. Streamblow. Are you guys my streamblows? I heard that free means supas are free. Super free! Thank you, Sotomolo. And thank you, Zillick as well. Thank you, Zillick, for joining FeebeeHive. Thank you, thank you. I still remember seeing you as Ami Amami from Prism. Those were days too. So Non and Iku were Prism senpais when I was at Prism. And then of course, as I said earlier, there's Minto right there. With a knot wisp and a knot Aibu, whatever you guys end up calling yourselves. Wispunt. Glad you're all still sticking together. Every single like group that I've gotten to be in. Every single friendo who's touched my heart. And community member of the FeebeeHive who's popped in even just once or twice. All of you guys leave an impression on me. All of you guys leave your little grubby little fingerprints on my heart, and that'll never ever go away. So, just like with my debut, like I tried for all of my debut assets as much as possible to be by people that I love and who I've like worked with before and who I want more and more people to love as well. I want to carry every single one of you guys with me on the rest of my journey. No be left behind, you know? No be left behind. Oh no, my oily hands. It's okay, better than like dry ass hands, right? I'll share my lotion with you. I'll share my hand lotion with you. For better hand holding. Your debut was great, it made me cry. Oh, thank you. This sounds so bad, but like I actually really I'm really happy when it sounds sadistic, but I'm happy when I'm able to make people cry. Whether it's with my music or with streams or with my live performances or you know. I mean hand wedding? What is this place? I've been trying to figure that out too. Where am I? Dude, I don't even know. We're figuring that out. Maybe Pennsylvania, because I saw Squonk. Is this Pennsylvania? Is this what Pennsylvania looks like? You did leave an impression on me. Don't wipe off the fingerprints. I want the grubby little fingerprints. Thank you for the hype train. Hype train going on Twitch right now. Thank you as well for the super chats. Thank you. Ohachi Phoebe Chan, Ohachi Core God, Ohachi, thank you Vivi Core as well. Vio, thank you so much for the super. PA is cold and bleak. Oh. Then I suppose, but this is definitely not California because the grass is green. We are in a drought. Like what? Now we're either on fire or in a drought. At all times. Weenie, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for the dogs. Dogs out. It's in the Fae realm. It very well may be. I mean, look at this guy. Look at that. Look at you. You're so cute. Next to Mint is Lumen, aka Diana Garnett. Diana has been like she was my singing teacher and voice acting teacher for a time, and she's been like my big senpai and been so cheering me on and been my mentor for many years. She's also the voice actress of Elise and Little Goody Two Shoes, and I'm the voice of her girlfriend Freya and Little Goody Two Shoes. So Lumin, I wanted to make sure she was included. Who's this? Can you guys figure out who this is? She's one of my best friends. She's very precious to me. Who could this be? Who could that be? Oh, I also just realized hold on. Something was turned off. But you guys should be able to see it now. So if a dono or a super chat or something comes in, you guys will be able to see something cool that I set up. Something super duper cool. Whoops. Yeah, Nimmy! Nimmy's my precious friend. I love her so much. I'm so happy that I finally got to give her a hug. There you go! There, look at that guy! Look at that dude! So your Phoebeans can pop up at the bottom of the screen. Your Phoebeans can pop up at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, isn't that cool? Look at that! Sorry, that should have been happening this entire time. I forgot. So yeah, every time like a either a Twitch sub or a YouTube super chat or membership comes in, something cool, you say yes, Lunalis. Also, I love your profile picture, Bunui. Bunui. Yeah, I don't know what to say other than like, there are very few people in this world that I vibe with the way that I vibe with Nimi. Like, we were able to have a really, really nice heart-to-heart at my hotel room too. And it's just... I hope to keep being her friend forever and ever and ever. She's so super special to me. Everybody here is so super duper special to me. Super duper duper special, and I want to keep close to my heart. I just feel like Nimi and I were like made from the same stuff, you know? The same stardust, kinda. But yeah, so the way that you can get your Phoebeans down here is, of course you can share your Phoebeans to the hashtag, but if you join our Discord server, there is a channel called Phoebeans, and if you put the transparent background version of your Phoebean in there, I love the facial hair for that one. Was that Steiner? No, I don't know. Then there's a chance that it's going to show up on the stream. Would you perform wotage with Nimi? I don't think Nimi's ever wotage'd before, and neither have... I mean, I started learning some stuff at PO Fest, but I love wotage. I think it'd be fun to learn. There are workshops that happen sometimes. Maybe Nimi would come to one day, but Nimi does not really go to like conventions and stuff. I come from Nimi's channel. You and Nimi both definitely have similar vibes. Yeah, it feels like we're made from the same stardust or fairy dust, dream dust. Dream dust. We're dusty. But yes, there are some precious friendos here. Since you loved your opening show at VXpo this year. Real quick, can I go over here and just talk real fast about this one in the corner, which is literally I sent in a PNG. And was like, I'd really like a reference to this person. And I think they just literally pasted the PNG onto a little flag. So it was drawn by my sister Fufu. I'm pretty sure this flag right here is Fufu. I have two little sisters who pop up on my stream sometimes. They're little sisters, but they're both way taller than me. For some reason, I got the cursed genes in my family. Even though I'm the oldest sister in my family, I am the shortest, and not only am I the shortest of my sisters, I'm shorter than my mom. I'm obviously shorter than my very tall dad, and I am shorter than both my grandmas. How could this happen to me? Like, literally, I am not shorter than Minto. I am a centimeter taller than Minto, so I have that at least. I love her though, I love her. It's only a centimeter though. We're basically the same height. Basically. Shortest eldest sibling gang. I feel like it's like a trend, right? Us oldest siblings. But like I'm in shambles whenever I think about how I am still shorter than both my grandmas. Haven't they shrunk? Don't you like shrink when you become an older person? Yes, Nimi mentioned. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. 149 versus 150. Yeah, basically. And then I also add a few inches on when I do my my performances because I wear heels a lot of the time. But the way that I've always coped with it is I've always told myself, and I've always told people that would make fun of me being small. If there was a murderer in the room right now, then I'd have the highest survivability rate because I'd be able to hide in more places than you. I don't know how I thought about that, but that's been my copium. That's been the copium I've been huffing for the past, like, 0.5 or... Well, I guess people haven't been making fun of me my whole life, you know. For the past however long since people have been making fun of my height. Are you or Densetsu.EXE gonna do some collabs with Iron Mouse anytime soon? Yes! Well, that's the hope at least, but we're all so busy. Honestly, it's like, as much as we all want to collaborate with, a bunch of VTubers always want to collaborate with each other, but it's a question of how easily do your schedules line up with each other, and that is always, that's always a difficulty. Yeah, that is true. You have a smaller hit, yeah, I have a smaller hitbox! It's true! I do have the smaller hitbox. The Zoe of the trio. Oh! If we were Huntrix. When you're short, you don't have to bend down as much. The copium is real for us shorties. That is true, you don't have to bend down as much. I have been told by people that they have struggles with countertops being too low for them. Like, damn. Couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine having that issue. Sounds like a skill issue. Y'all's harmony in Music Box of Fate was so good, it gives me goosebumps just remembering it. I want to be able to harmonize lots more like that. Calafina songs are perfect for that. So I definitely got plans to cook some things up for us. Some plans. Scale issue. Scale issue. Exactly. I know it's busy times for you, but I hope you can see with the beasties. Oh, for sure. Definitely with the beasties. We're already chatting about things. There's a charity stream coming up for the beasties. Some of you guys may have seen. And we were invited to participate, but you know, Minto's traveling at the time, and I'll have a lot of people staying over at my house for Thanksgiving. We are actually, I live with a bunch of housemates who I'm gonna talk about in a little bit, and a bunch of our families are coming over for Thanksgiving weekend, so I'm streaming every day up until Thanksgiving. I might do a member stream on Thanksgiving though. I might do a member stream. Possibly. But yeah, I'm streaming every day up until Thanksgiving because I have to take a couple days off. I always promise streams when I'm with family, and then family gets way too distracting, you know. When you fight the turkey, I'll fight it in my tummy might be fighting again. Hopefully my tummy won't be fighting against it, but I may fight it. Maybe. So, a couple more friendos I wanted to point out on the flags. Sorry, I was talking about this one. This PNG was drawn by my sister Fufu of my little sister Boofy, and it's literally just a chibi of her Final Fantasy XIV character. So my sisters are on this flag as well because they're very precious to me and have always supported me. Sometimes I ask them, I'm like, is it weird? I want to be a good influence on you guys, but have I been able to be a good influence on you? I'm your big sister who basically against my parents' wishes went off to become an idol, you know? It's not embarrassing, right? And they're just like, no, what you do is cool. So if anybody got me, I know my sisters got me. And I'm really grateful to them for sticking with me and supporting me a lot. Fufu was the mother of Squonk. She drew Squonk. Just so you know. Oh my god, hold on. I still have a little snoot in my nose from when I was crying earlier. Hold on. I'm sorry for the nose blowing noises. Ugh. Oh man. So a few more friendos to talk about. Sorry, I'm trying to. Because I don't have chat on the screen right now. I am trying so hard to pull up both chats. Caillou, thank you for subscribing, and Calmo, thank you so much for this 25 subs. And thank you, Hidden In, for gifting 12 months of sub to Namimi. Namimi, welcome in. Don't worry, I'll get the hang of this. My main platform before this was Twitch. Now it's about equal, I'd say maybe, but YouTube is kind of there's a lot of you guys There's a lot of you guys everywhere right now. I love my Twitch and my YouTube viewers equally. You guys are both precious to me. Dual chats is so hard. It's hard. It's difficult for sure. So my sisters. This right here is Obucket Pam. There's a little crown right here for my precious friend Obucket Pam, who I've known since way before we were even streaming, because we've been singing together for a long time. And I'm really happy that what Obucket Pam told me that seeing me VTubing was what inspired her to try and become Pam, and then she became Pam, and so and she's been such a blessing to the entire community. So I'm really happy I'm happy she started, and I'm happy if I had any kind of role in her becoming this, like her doing her best and putting herself out there to become the CEO that we all love today. And then here is my housemate Paichi Pop. Paichi Pop, I love her so hankin' much. She's the one who, her and my housemate Ska were the ones who brought me food a little while ago. I have a whole bowl of apples right here. Right here, right now. Paichi's my best friend. Everybody in this house are my best friends. And I really wouldn't be able to... I wouldn't be... I feel like I wouldn't be here without them. I really feel that way. I have so many... They're so silly. We all have very distinct personalities from each other. It's like living in a house full of, like, 6 different anime pro tags from different genres is what it feels like. So I can't wait to talk more about them later on. Only discovered Paichi recently, but they seem like such a sweetheart. Right? They are. She is. She's wonderful. She is my best friend. And I feel so grateful for all my housemates. So Paichi's here repping the entire fruit salad house. Right here is Pumpkin Potion. Pumpkin Potion is... we've been wanting to, like, hang out more and collab more, but we raid into each other on Twitch. And I always cry whenever she pops in my chat, and I always cry whenever I pop in her chat, and she's just so special to me. I've actually admired her for a very long time, even before VTubing. I didn't know it was her. And she's been like a big sister to me, and she's so precious. I love Pumpkin Potion so much. And I hope to hang out with her more and more in the future. Right here, hold on. Tree, wind, please, thank you. Hisaka Toriyama, dear friend of mine. I used to do all my merch drops with her company VOshi, and I still want to support VOshi all the time. Paichi sometimes does merch drops with digital dropouts with VOshi. Hisaka works so heckin' hard. I love her. What should I call you, by the way? Phoebe. I am Phoebe, and I am certified cute. So this is like a content creator house of... Well, the only content creators are me and Paichi. But we're all weebs. But different kinds of weebs. And I'm gonna go over that in just a little bit. So I'm chewing. My apples. Apple! I love apple! Apple! I love apple! Actually, apple juice is my favorite drink. It's my #1 favorite drink. Yeah, certified cute. Hold on, I've got my license. My cute license right here. I was thinking of like printing these. Hold on. I was thinking of like actually getting this printed out and maybe handing it out at cons or something as like my new business card. I can have actual like information on the back, like email and stuff, but like wouldn't that be so cute? It's important to have weeb variety. People at my uni's anime society were all shonen heads. It was rough. Oof. That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, now you're gonna... Maybe I should do like a chatting stream where I invite all my housemates to yap about anime together in a round table. And because we all like different things. There's a housemate that loves Kamen Rider and Sentai. There's a housemate that like specifically is obsessed with Yuri light novels. There's a housemate of mine who has her and her wife have a yaoi shelf and a Yuri shelf here in the house. So one of them is the Yuri enjoyer goth girlfriend, and the other one is the yaoi enjoyer like bubbly girly pop girlfriend. And then there's Paichi, who I hope she's okay with me saying this. I say Paichi's like, she's like a silly little guy. So she likes a lot of silly little guy things, but she's gooner core. Paichi's gooner core. I say that in the most affectionate way possible. I would crumble if someone called me good. I with the most of all the love in the world, all the love in the world. And then there's me. What do I like? What core am I? I mean, like I said yesterday, I like philosophical media, like monogatari, and I like cute girls doing cute things. I read more I consume more girls' love than boys' love. What else? I do enjoy magical girl stuff too, and I like romance, so I mean it's a lot. I don't know, maybe I am pretentious core. Maybe that's what it is. Cryptid core, cute core. Get Phoebe's talking about Macross. Oh, I'm gonna be talking about Macross in a bit. I guess cute core. But then where does my like... Yeah, maybe cute core. No, you sound like you were just girly weeb. Am I, even though Monogatari is my #1 favorite anime? I don't know. Maybe I'm something. I'm little guy core, cryptid core. I think I'm just a cryptid, honestly. Cultured, says Murphy. Adore core. That's cute though. That's cute. Sorry, I got distracted. 2 more. This is my friend Ying. They are wonderful. They are precious friendo that I've basically childhood friend from when we were both in the Utaite community when we were kids. We've been singing together forever, and now we're both 2.5D VTubers. And I love Ying to pieces, and they're someone that I think as a person I admire them a lot. Like, yes, I admire them as a creator, but more than anything, I admire them as a person. Like, they're literally one of the coolest people that I know. Deculture, Deculture! I mean, I am. That's what I go for. I want to head the next Mori K Forest Girl Core movement in fashion. And then last but not least, my precious friend and my longest time VTuber friend. Well, in terms of people that I met specifically as VTubers, one of my longest time VTuber friends, Hoshi. Hoshi is the creator of Phoebe and is so precious to me. I don't know how many of you guys remember Fuatopia back in the day. That was my stream team back in the day, Fuatopia. And someone else may have been involved with Fuatopia. Someone else that you guys know may have been in Fuatopia with us as well. Lots and lots of precious friendos in Fuatopia. And that's really where we got our start, because we were supposed to be a stream team that was for like comfy healing vibes. Hoshi started that up, and I really love him a lot. Yep, those were all of the flags. And also Each and every one of those people made an appearance in my lore animatic at the very, very end of the debut stream. Hoshi is a master designing cute little things. Right, right? Yeah, Fuwatopia seems so long ago. It really does. Hoshi goat. Hoshi goated. Everybody here goated, and I love them so much. Now, here, can you hold this for me? Okay. This guy is holding my magnifying glass for me. Let me bring the chat back real quick. There you go. Sorry, I don't know why my alerts have only said Sister Rose resubscribed this entire time. I don't know why. Will it if I refresh? Will that do anything? I don't know if that did anything. But yeah. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yes, we were using the magnifying glass to look at different flag decorations. Yes, hold this for me, friend. Hold this for me. But yeah, I want to kind of... I'm sorry, even though I rehearsed many times and made sure that it stayed within the hour, I think I just got so excited chatting with you guys that I ended up having to rush through some things during my debut. So let's talk a little bit about some fun stuff. Things like my favorite things. I really... Okay, likes and dislikes. I really do love all these characters. Well, when my sister suggested I put Germa, I was like, you know... Well, actually, this is kind of an inside joke for people who were fans of Ami back in the day. We did a cryptid hunting stream. Where we... It was when vertical streams on YouTube were like the big thing. So I was like doing a cryptid hunting stream from... Or Ami was doing a cryptid hunting stream from her phone. And so she was walking through a dark forest and like cryptids would pop out and stuff. And then at the very end, White Germa came and she got. And then that was like the beginning of a month-long arc of Ami becoming more and more mutated every stream. And it ended with a big boss fight. A big Final Fantasy VII style boss fight at the end. It's one of the things I'm most proud of that I've ever made stream-wise. So yeah, shout out to White Germa, I guess. And you guys won, that is true. And yes, this is Chiriti and a Patapon. Patapon and Loco Roco were my childhood. I would borrow my dad's PSP, and he let me get Loco Roco and Patapon. And then also Popo LaCroix. I don't know, has anybody in chat played Popo LaCroix? That was just a random JRPG with cute art. But those were the 3 games that I played on my dad's PSP. I think I also tried to play, like, whatever the Hatsune Miku rhythm game was at the time. But I was very bad at it, so I didn't play it very much. Squonk? In my chat here? Is that the Squonk lurking in my chat? No way. No way. No way. Crazy. Oh, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Patapon mentioned no way. Orly, you just keep getting more and more bass the more that I hear what your interests are. Celebrity sighting. I know, wow, Squonk. The actual Squonk. He's squonking. We're squonking every day here at the FeebeeHive. Miss Squonk. Legitimately, I love cryptids. I'm so interested in cryptids. And I want to do like a cryptid deep dive stream with you guys sometime. Or as they call them in Japanese, Yuma. Yumas. Unidentified mysterious animals. Yumas. And yeah, Oji, Fresno Nightcrawler. This is the Lamb of Tartary. It's like a lamb that grows out of the ground. You know, I think it's like somewhere in the UK. So, you UK bees and your Lamb of Tartary. Phoebe! I will. Does Phoebe dream of item label collab? Yes. I love Ami. I'll always love her. So much. It's so weird because she's me. She's literally just me in a different skin, but also she feels like daughter at the same time. Yeah, my cryptid Oshi Squonk. It used to be the Fresno Nightcrawler, and before that it was Tsuchinoko. But that means that those are my top 3. Sorry, Lamb of Tartary. You're in the top 5. You are in the top 5. She squonk on my cryptid till Ayuma? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? I wish I could have gotten to know Ami and the original Phoebe model a little bit better. Well, I guess because Twitch was my main platform, there's not a whole lot of VODs up. From the old Phoebe days. But there are some, because I did start multi-streaming at a point. But all of Ami's VODs are still up. So you can always go and check out Ami's VODs on YouTube. You'll stick with the Jersey Devil, I Oshi local. Yo, yeah, support your local small cryptids. Like Florida has like the Heartland Frog or something like that too. Phoebe It to Maine, there's a cryptozoology museum. What? I'm on a go! I didn't know. I don't know anything about Maine, but now I know that. Now I must go. I miss your Infinity Nikki streams. I definitely do want to do more Infinity Nikki streams in the future as well. Maybe Infold collab with me, do a Phoebe Mint and Vicky like outfit banner drop in Infinity Nikki. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be so cool? Yeah, there's a Florida cryptid now. You gotta go hang out. Well, there's probably a lot. Honestly, if Florida man is a cryptid. Sorry, if you're a Florida bit. Oh, I got my stuffy nose. Hold on. If you're a Florida man, you're also a cryptid. Well, I know Florida woman. Other Florida people exist as well. They're just normal human beings. But Florida men are cryptids. Are you calling me a Florida man? Are you self-reporting yourself as a Florida man? Are you self-reporting as a Florida man? But yeah, other Florida people exist too. Oh no, your nose is all stuffed. Come here, Phoebe. I'll get a straw. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No! Hello, coming from recommendation in Japan. Ohayou gozaimasu. 今、早いですね。少し早いですね。来てくれてありがとうございます。私は、日本語を勉強中ですけど、もっともっと、頑張ってみたいです。みんなと話したいです。I see you're doing Debut 2.0. Yes, we're talking about things I love. And yes, I do legitimately. I want to be now that I am an adult and I have like the like agency to buy my own clothes and I like make a little bit of money. I've been trying to build up my like Mori girl closet because that's been like my favorite fashion style. So if you guys don't know what Mori girl or Mori K fashion is, Mori means forest in Japanese. And so, Mori girl fashion, Morike, is like a fashion style that's like lots of flowy layers and very like natural naturey colors, you know, flowers and like lace and ribbon and even a little bit like, it's different from cottagecore though. It's different from cottagecore because it's more like shabby chic a little bit, I guess, because there's like lace and It's a little bit different. There's an emphasis on asymmetry and stuff too. It's very, very like cozy forest girl who loves to do arts and crafts and drink tea core. You know? Yeah, shabby chic is a good description, right? Nihongo Jozu. I never know whether to believe people say Nihongo Jozu or not. Mori Japanese, not Mori Latin. Exactly. And I legitimately want to like be the head of like a Mori girl resurgence. Cause it was like a style that I saw when I was a kid, but I was way too young to like have any of my own clothes. Like I would just wear whatever my mom would buy for me, you know? And so many years later, I wanted to like be at the forefront of a Mori girl resurgence. And then yeah, I love all these things. Bunnies. I'm gonna get more into bunnies later. I was thinking of doing some like streams, maybe for members, or maybe just in general, where like I talk about my lyric writing process. I'm very, very happy that you guys enjoy the Densetsu MVP's lyrics. I'm very, 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 very happy. We all contributed to it. But like Mint said last night, a lot of it are just the lyrics that I wrote up over the course. I pulled an all-nighter and wrote those lyrics, and I brought them to the table, and I was like, sorry guys, I wrote the whole song. Is this okay? Is this okay? Is that a chow? Yeah, it's a chow. Heck yeah. Actually, my longest time childhood friend group started in the 4th grade when one of them saw my binder where I had like a traced picture of a chow in the binder sleeve. Chow are very important to me as well. I love Kogimyun. Love Kogimyun. She's my Sanrio Oshi. Can I tell you guys a story real quick about Kogimyun? So, I went to Japan over the summer for the Macross Frontier Final Live. And Vicky and I were walking around in a Sanrio. And I was like, last time I was in Japan with my housemates, there was a lot more Kogimyun stuff. Where's all the Kogimyun stuff? Throwing a little bit of shade, just a little bit of shade at Mint's Oshi, Hanamaru Obake. All the places where Kogimyun merch used to be were replaced with Hanamaru Obake. And I was so salty. I was so salty! I was so salty, and I was like, oh, where's Kogimyun? Hanamaru Obake is cute, but where's Kogimyun? Guess where she was? Can you guess? In the bargain bin! In the bargain bin! Why is she in the bargain? Needless to say, I bought stuff from the bargain bin that day. Both a blessing and a curse. So, yeah. If I can, the real point of me being a streamer is so I can shill my Oshis and make them your guys' Oshi-in-laws. So I hope you can adopt Kogimyun as an Oshi-in-law in the future, and maybe we'll be able to rise in the Sanrio rankings once more. She was steadily going up the past few years. Yeah. So I hope that you can adopt some of my Oshis as your Oshi-in-laws. So there's that. And then these are a few of my favorite things which I had to rush through during the debut. I'm committing the turn Oshi to committing the term Oshi-in-law to memory. Yes. Commit that to memory. Oshi-in-law. If your Oshi becomes important to you, like Solid Snake to people who are like wisps, or wispants, or Shadow the Hedgehog to all of Vicky's Obakas, then that's your Oshi-in-law. That's your Oshi. Runkily, my beloved. Okay, but she's like your actual Oshi now, right? I've convinced you to where she's like past Oshi-in-law, and she's like now like your Oshi, right? No, iBooze has been vetoed apparently. And Nimi and Northern Lion, yeah. See, Northern Lion, I knew about him, but now he's become my Oshi-in-law because of Nimi. So a few things. Yes, you guys will hear me talk about Fujikaze on stream sometimes, but in terms of karaoke streams, you're gonna hear me sing his songs a lot. It's funny because I always thought that because of the way my voice sounded, that I was only like physically capable of singing super duper cutesy or soft songs. But it was singing his music, like finally getting to sing, like trying to sing his music. I've been a fan of his for years, but it's only really the beginning of this year where I started like trying singing his music and like getting over that fear. And actually it unlocked something in my voice. I was like, wait, I like saying specifically, I started singing Hana last year because Hana was the song of his. I know, it's about flowers, right? Actually, so funny thing, the lyric, every hue, every pink and green and blue in Densetsu MVPs was kinda sorta like rehashed from my English trans lyrics of Hana. Because there's a part of the song that goes, at least I wrote in my English trans lyrics, will my heart be red or green or blue? So it was a little bit rehashed, but I thought that it like fit really, really well. Will my heart be red or green or blue? I might change, when I perform Hana live, I might change that to pink or green or blue as a Densetsu nod from now on. I love that lyric. I'm so glad. I'm really proud of that one. Yeah, Hana ended up about a year ago, or a little bit more than a year ago, like August or so, August, September of last year, something really like, so my community members will remember, something really, really like sad and scary happened to me. And it put me like in a rut. But what got me through that time was listening to Kaze's music. I'd like been a fan of his for years, but then he became like actually important. Like very, very important to me at that time. And it was Hana that got me through that and a few other songs. So I started singing his songs, and then it was like singing Tabiji or something that made me be like, what the heck? I can sing like that? So it's been like a almost year-long journey of evolving my voice because of his music. And so I've been getting more into R&B and stuff and really trying to push the limits of what I thought. Like, don't box yourself in. I want to like sing all the genres that I want to. So yeah, it is cool. It's so like singing like soulful songs, like R&B and all of that is actually like secret superpower of mine. It's still very new. Like I sang cutesy J-pop and like sometimes like J-rock and stuff all my life. So this is like very new to me, but the progress has been like super speedy. So thank you, Kaze. Thank you. He's also a little bit husbando. Just anyway, yeah, and then I will always shill my Oshi Megumi Nakajima, Mamegu. I sing a lot of her songs, so you guys are gonna get to like hear a lot of Macross songs, especially Ranka songs, in karaoke streams, Kire as well. In fact, I have a karaoke stream coming up this coming Wednesday. Wednesday for most of you, but Thursday for some people. Wednesday my time. Day before my Thanksgiving break. And I'm gonna just be singing like some of my favorite songs so that you guys can get to know my songs. Wanna Be Honeybee really did sound even cutesier than usual. Like it was super authentic to Dempo Wave. That was the point. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it. Your voice is so beautiful for soulful jazzy songs. I love when you sing in your lower register. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, I didn't know I could do that, but it's something that a superpower I'm learning how to hone. Yeah, Nakajima Megumi, because I listened to pretty much only her for like most of my life, my voice ended up like developing like hers. But something that we both have is that despite the fact that our voices are like softer and cutesy, we have lower ranges. Actually, I'm more comfortable. Even though for all so this is kind of how Densetsu songs work. When it comes to harmonies, we've pretty much assigned it so that Vicky always sings the low harmonies, I always sing the high harmonies, and Mint always sings the mid harmonies. But because I can hit the notes. But even though I can hit the notes, it doesn't mean it's the best part of my voice. So although I have been delegated soprano 1 for Densetsu harmony splits, I'm actually most comfortable singing like lower in my range. Like it's something that I didn't know was like a cool part of my voice, but I do pride myself on that. And I think it's something that might have developed because of my like voice acting practice, which only developed because I started voice acting games on streams. It was omori. I chalk it up to streaming omori during my partner push back in like 2021 or something. Beginning of 2021. Like having to like hold on.
Having to like talk in a deeper voice for like Hero or like some other characters like this ended up like
helping me to expand my vocal range a lot. So now I can I'm a voice actor too, but I wasn't able to do that always. It's something I had to practice a lot. So likewise, I can make my voice even more squeaky. Well, I don't want to though, because I've always been made fun of my whole life for having a squeaky voice. But it's something that I like practice, so that has unlocked more for my singing as well. Though, you know, it ended up kind of coming full circle that I'm really big on like J R&B now, because my very first favorite singer ever was Hikaru Utada. I remember being a small like a toddler basically, and my dad brought home Kingdom Hearts. And he's like, I have a surprise for you girls. And me and Fufu were like, oh, Daddy's got us toys. What's he got for us? And he pulls out a PS2 game. I've never seen a PS. I've never seen a PlayStation before. But he brought back a PS2 game, and it was Kingdom Hearts. And he showed it to us, and we were like, oh. He's like, what do you mean, oh? It's a video game. It's cool. And we were like, I've never played a video. I mean, Dad plays video games. Mom plays video games, and we like to watch Mom and Dad play video games. But we play like computer browser games and like educational PC games. What the heck is this? So he put in such a distinct memory for me, even though I was like really small at the time. We put in the game, and the opening sequence started playing. Simple and Clean Planet B remix. And the song was playing, and it just I felt like my brain chemistry changed in that moment. I never heard modern J-pop. I'd heard like Min-Mei songs from Macross, you know, like Tonari no ta 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 ta, because my mom was a big Studio Ghibli fan, or Ghibli fan. So I heard modern J-pop for the first time, and my brain chemistry changed. I feel like that was like a core memory of mine. And I remember specifically my parents being like, wow, that sounds like a real song. What do you mean that sounds like a real song? It was a real song. But like, yeah, that kind of changed everything for me. So I remember it's so bad. I remember having, as I got a little bit older, I remember my dad getting me a little like a MP3 player. I remember having like a little pink jelly case, and I would like have my wired earbuds, and we'd be sitting in the car, and we'd be in the car. We'd be in the car like with everybody. Me, my sister. I don't think the other sister was born yet. My parents, my sister, and I. And I'd have my earbuds in, and I'd be playing my Hikaru Utada on my MP3 player, and I'd be singing along full blast. It didn't matter if they were trying to listen to something on the radio. It didn't matter that they just at some point I think they just stopped like putting on their own music. I would just sing full blast with my earbuds in, so it's not like they could hear what I was singing along to in the car. Like a little snot I was. But it kept up like that. Like throughout my entire life, I would just like walk around the house singing the entire time. And I still kind of do that. So one of my housemates, Cactus, said that I'm the household's little songbird. So, yeah, it's just a habit of mine. I can't stop singing. I can't stop singing, but I've been doing it a little less lately because I do a lot of recording work and stuff that requires me to actually like lock in. But yeah. Heck yeah. And then my big influences, Tamara Yukari. I've been told that my singing sounds like Yukarin a lot as well. So I have learned a lot of Yukarin songs, and I like to perform them and stuff. Ogura Yui I enjoy as well. Like they're both like solo seiyuu idols that I want to embody on stage too. Aoi Yuki had a big influence on my like fairy tale aesthetic for my music, or like the direction I was going to when I first started making solo original songs. Cause her solo original songs, outside of like, you know, her seiyu stuff as like Madoka or Tanya or just any of those characters, is like very like fairy tale, like a little bit creepy fairy tale core. And that's what I was going for at first. I was going for like a creepy, cute fairy tale vibe at first, and then I ended up just being cute fairy tale vibe. But she was a big influence on that. I love you, Nagi Nagi! L'Arc-en-Ciel I used to listen to a lot with my parents when I was a little kid. And it was all because my dad found this video of Hyde on stage in Seattle going, "Did you eat craps? Do you eat craps?" And he thought it was the funniest thing ever, but then he looked into their music and he was like, "Oh, they're the Full Metal Alchemist band." Kokone-san. I'm Kokone and I saw your debut and I was so inspired. Happy to support your journey. Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you as well. Ohayou gozaimasu. Kite kurete arigatou gozaimasu. Happy to support your new journey. Thank you. Your wife's a huge fan of L'Arc-en-Ciel. They're so good. Yeah, that clip. Do you eat crap? Do you eat crap? But that's how he ended up. Well, actually, so I don't have like celebrity crushes very easily. But before Kaze, way before Kaze, the one other celebrity crush that I've ever had was Hyde. Hyde, when I was really, really little, and my parents were like, "You do know that he's older than us, right?" And I was like, "Well, he's very dreamy." He's very, very dreamy. So I used to, as a kid, carry around like printed out photos of Hyde in my bag. I guess that was the beginning of like oshikatsu stuff. Hyde is handsome. Yes, he's a handsome vampire. You're so valid for that. You're more of a Gact, and I did get into Gact a little bit too, because I knew that Gact was like Hyde's friendo. I like his song Vanilla a lot. I didn't realize as a kid just how raunchy of a song it was though, so I'd be going around singing it, and like looking back, maybe I should not have as a kid, you know. My favorite L'Arc-en-Ciel song is Hitomi no Junin. That's my favorite. Yeah, and IU is someone that I look up to as an artist and who I want to embody as well. Classic Kwai just does like really fun like a bossa nova-y K-pop. So I'm not a big K-pop fan, but I do listen to a little bit of it. And it's typically like indie stuff like Classic Kwai or RAD, IU. And then yeah, Femme Fatale is a big favorite of mine in terms of like J-pop idol groups, and that's why I reached out to part of why I reached out to Sasaki Kisa-san for the composition for Wannabe Honeybee. Yabai, その歌。だよね。すごくいい曲ですね。And then favorites here. Can we talk a little bit about the Monogatari series? I'm not going to talk about every single one of these, but let me just yap about Monogatari real quick. Nisio Isin is genius as an author. So genius. Yeah. Oh, take care, Ellie. Have a good day at work. Oyasubi. Yeah, that's when Gak pulled the Super Saiyan hair. Yup. Yes, that's the best L'Arc-en-Ciel song. Yes! You guys know. Oh my gosh, so based. But yeah, I like Gak's work on the Kamen Rider Decade soundtrack. Combination of two great things. Monogatari is my #1 favorite series or franchise. It's beautifully written, and the characters are fantastic, and it's so relatable, and yet, unfortunately, what a lot of people know of it is the toothbrushing scene. There's more to it than that. It's a pretty funny scene, though. Who's best girl? Everyone knows Kaiki's best girl, but other than Kaiki, my best girl for a long time was Hanekawa. I mean, they're all good girls. They're all really, really, really good. My best girl for a long time was Hanekawa, but now, as of Off and Monster season, Nareko is my favorite, and I really want to cosplay Nareko from that particular season. Best opening theme, though, by far, Kogarashi Sentiment. I'm sorry, not by far. They're all really good. They're all really good. Of course, they're really good. Monaka does the music for it. Kosaki's a fantastic composer. But, Kogarashi Sentiment. There was a cover that I was in of Kogarashi Sentiment years ago. But I think it's been struck by the copyright gods. It is the 80s song with Kaiki. You gotta go now. Portado, thank you so much for being here. Oyasubi. Nareko had the cutest outfits in that last story. She did. And also her hair. The short hair. Chef's freaking kiss. Chef's kiss. Oh. Nareko with short hair. Oh. So good. Also, I love you so much too, Mako. Thank you for the raid. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. I appreciate so much. The karaoke vibe in that OP, it's so good. So good. Yeah, Kosaki goated. Absolutely goated. And then Macross, of course. A very, very important series to me. I'll have you guys know every year we do a Macross Frontier watch party in the Discord server. And I'm planning one for next month in December. So please feel free to join us. Hidden, thank you so much for gifting a year of subs to Mako. That's so kind of you. What? Yes, so Macross, very dear to me. Again, the whole story behind it is that, like, Macross is important to my whole family. And in terms of my direct family. Because my parents... were both weebs. Or they're both anime. Sorry, I keep saying weebs. I'm sorry. I know weeaboo is like supposed to be a derogatory term, but I kind of just use it like as a word for anime fans and stuff now. So my parents were both anime fans and video game and gamers. They were both anime fans and gamers, and then they met and they fell in love, and they had me and they grew me in a lab to become an idol when I grew up. Well, and I don't think they were expecting that, honestly. Yes, we have reclaimed the word. We have reclaimed the word for sure. And Macross was something... Rather, they watched Robotech when they were kids, which is like the weird American localization of Robotech from like when they were kids in like the 80s, I think. Or I don't know when it got to the States. I guess the 80s, I think. So then they became Macross fans. They discovered actual Macross and became Macross fans. And so I remember them putting Macross Do You Remember Love and Flashback 2012 on like on the TV and stuff when I was little. And like that, I would always sing Minmei's songs and dance along with them. There was a nude showering scene in the movie, and I don't know. Maybe that also changed my brain chemistry as a child. I don't know. They put on a lot of things that I shouldn't have watched as a kid, like horror movies. They forced me to like sit and eat my dinner at the dinner table that would face the TV, and they would put a horror movie on, and I would like get nightmares every single night probably because they would just make me watch whatever was on. They just complete disregard for the fact that their children were in the room. So same thing, like they would like watch Ranma 1/2 and stuff, which they liked when they were kids, and that's got a lot of nudity in it as well. Just the whole you know what, we should say that at the Thanksgiving table every year, Vetro. We should. I love Ranma so much. Is anybody watching the remake right now? It's so good. It's so good. So good. But when Macross Frontier started airing, I was still in elementary school. Actually, my dad had been watching it. My dad and my mom had been watching it on their own because I guess they just didn't think. I think it was the first anime that we ever watched week to week together. Once we picked it up, but at that point, I think Frontier had been airing for at least like almost the full first core. My dad was driving me to work. Not work. My dad was driving me to school in elementary, and he had his like big Gen 1 iPod playing music in the car. And it was Ninjin Loves You Yeah, which is just a random carrot vitamin commercial song that Ranka sings in like episode 9. I'm sorry, see, that's how much, you know, I've watched it over and over and over again, that I remember the exact episodes and what happens in each episode. But in episode 9, she like is like she's like on the grind trying to become a bigger and bigger idol. And she sings this random like commercial song about carrot vitamins. Yeah. Ninjin loves you, yeah. Yeah, Ninjin loves you, yeah. Ba. And then I heard it in the car, and I had never heard a voice like hers before. I fell in love right away. I was like, oh my gosh, what are you listening to right now? I really like her voice. And he was like, oh, it's from the new Macross that's like airing right now. Do you wanna watch it with me and your mom? And I was like, yeah, I like this music a lot. I love her voice and I love the song. And that's how I discovered Yoko Kano and Megumi Nakajima. And I became, look, I'm allowed to say this. I became Ronkatistic. I got the Ronkatism. And it's been that way my entire life. She's been my Kamioshi, and she really she really like shaped who I am today. So as a kid, I remember like hopping on YouTube comments and going into like forums and stuff to fight people that were trashing on Ronka. It was really for no good reason. Back then, like more cutesy characters were not as loved as they are today, I'd say. I resonated with Ranka a lot, like in terms of personality, but also in terms of like voice. And on top of that, I learned that Nakajima Megumi is half Filipino, so I was like, she's just me. She's just like me. I was Denji with the TV. I was like, she's just like me, for real. I know that's not really what he says in that scene, but still, yeah, she's just like me, for real. And she had like PTSD amnesia, and I was later in my life, I was like, oh my god. I got that too. That's crazy. She just like me, for real. So Ranka's very precious to me, and I will always shill Nakajima Megumi. I love Madoka a lot. Right now, my favorite manga that I've been reading, I've been trying to catch up with, is Fragrant Flower, and it just got one season of an adaptation, and it was a really good adaptation. So people are starting to know the love that is Fragrant Flower. Ayakashi Hunter's Tainted Bride. It's one of the few manga that I actually like buy the chapters for. I love Inuboku SS. Rest in peace to the author, unfortunately. But I love her works a lot. So da yo. Kimi no kotoba wa. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night was very relatable at the time. Apocalypse Hotel aired this year. It's so freaking good. It's so underrated. Please give it lots of love. I forgot to put Turkey here. Turkey also aired this. This year was kind of peak for anime. It was kind of peak. Precure. My favorite Precure is Hagutto Precure. And my favorite Cure is Cure Mashiri. Sorry, I'm a Cheryl stan. I mean, I love both of them, but I just love Ranka more. It's okay. I'm used to liking underdogs. I'm also used to like my Oshis always losing love triangles. In terms of like Nisekoi, for example. What's it called? Oreimo. My little sister can't be this cute. I'm used to liking underdogs. You know. without going into any details about who those characters were, just in case I don't want to spoil you guys, even though it's been years for those. Oregairu as well. I won't go into any details about that, but I'm always on the side of the losers. But they're precious. They're winners in my heart. Kaon, my best girl is Yui. I love Toyosaki Aki. She's one of my favorite seiyuu as well. Yeah, I love Kageki Shoujo. My favorite was the girl who had an eating disorder. Vivi Fluorite Aisong. Shugokera, I love Shugokera. Guess who my favorite character in Shugokera is? Guess who? I also love Arya the animation. Arya Shacho is my favorite. He is a silly little cat. Silly chunky cat. Yeah, so Arya, like healing shows, like cute girls doing cute things shows, like Gochiyusa, Nonon Biori, Hanayamata. So many different cute girls doing cute things shows are very healing, and that's kind of the vibe that I want to. That's kind of the effect I want to have on you guys. Is I want to like iyasu you. I want to heal you. I want to be your Iyashike streamer, your Iyashike idol, who can heal your heart. I heard the Arya cat is genetically modified. Is this true? I wouldn't be surprised. But he also is kind of like a normal cat too. He's like normal and also very strange at the same time. What did you think about Symphogear or even AKB48? I need to finish watching the AKB48 anime. But it's real fun. Of course it was. It was a Kawamori show just like Macross. It felt very Kawamori. Symphogear! I am in the middle of season 2 right now. I'm like fairly new to Symphogear, but I love it a lot. Miku is my favorite. Watanare. So I'm actually really big on Yuri. I love Yuri. I grew up around like Fujoshi that really loved BL and yaoi and stuff, but I was the one person who like consumed a lot of Yuri. Ajisai is my best girl, and Watanare, she is. I don't know if I've waifued someone the way that I waifu Ajisai. She's so good. She's so good. Yes, base. You guys are based. You guys are based. And yeah, again, cute girls doing cute things. I am the connoisseur of cute girls doing cute things anime. So if you ever want to ask me for recommendations, like in more detail, or like if you find one and you're like, is this one good? I can tell you. I respect your taste. Thank you. I respect your guys' taste as well. Clearly, we have a good group of people here. Also, thank you so much for the raid, Akari. Thank you. Games and visual novels. So, let me just say real quick that when I barely got to scratch the surface of it last night, but when I talk about my taste in visual novels, those of you guys that are in the know might be like, really, Phoebe? Really? You read that? That's very, yabai of you. Well, you know what? I read for the plot. I read for this legitimately. I read for the characters in the plot. I do. And you know what? You know what's a normal part of life? You know what's normal and we wouldn't be here? None of us would be here without it? Is intercourse. That's normal. It's a human thing. So I just thought before I get into it that I would address the elephant in the room right now. I'm an adult. And I read adult visual novels. Sometimes. Yes, hi elephant. Hi. Anyway, some games and visual novels. It used to be a big meme on my stream. That Hiro Omori was my husbando, and I mean he's one of a few. I'm very picky. I don't husbando or oshi or waifu people very often or very easily. But he's part of my little short list of husbandos, Hiro Omori. You will come to find that unfortunately, when it comes to my romantic tastes, I am quite basic. So I cannot do like a hear me out cake very easily. Like I think I would put Midna in her imp form from Twilight Princess on that cake. And would I have anything else? I don't know. Araragi from the Monogatari series is one of my big husbandos though. Maybe does he go on the hear me out cake? He doesn't look like a hear me out, but sometimes he acts like a hear me out. You know what I mean? Hiro's the goodest boy. He is. I kind of, you'll see that I have a type too. Like if you look at Kaze and you think about Hiro, I don't know, like, well, Kaze is like the youngest in his family, but like big brother, like nurturing, kind big brother types who like male wife know how to like cook and who are reliable and are sweet with you and give you the head pats and you know, take care of everybody. Yeah. Araragi sometimes... You know what? Araragi's also a big brother now that I think about it. He is in fact a big brother. And you know what? Despite everything that people think about him, he is a good big brother. He does care about his sisters. He cares about everybody. Hold on, are you down bad for Araragi like those girls on Twitter? What do you mean like those girls on Twitter? I do think Araragi is very fine though. I think he's a good guy. He's a very good guy. And he's incredibly fine. He does try. He tries. He'll be back. Okay. That's his whole like fatal flaw, right? Is that he cares too much. He has a bit of a savior complex, right? So that's like part of his downfall. Oh, you mean in that way? Stop! Shut up. His heart belongs only to his girlfriend Senjo Gohara, unfortunately. I shipped him with Hanekawa though. I mean Senjo's very good too though. There's not a single bad girl in Monogatari. They're all very good girls. Araragi's also a good girl. He's also a good girl too. I can almost see you're blushing through the model, please. I had not heard of a hear me out cake until you posted that picture. Oh. Big brother / mildly androgynous. You were so right for that! Big brother and mildly androgynous. Oh, that's my type though, is a prince. I guess like my two big dreams since I was a kid haven't really changed. One of them was to be a singer and to sing for people all over the world. And another one was to grow up and marry a prince one day. And by that I mean like prince is not a gendered thing, but like, you know, you gotta be given prince. You gotta be given prince vibes. Oh, is Vicky here? Oh, Vic, hold on, I want to. Can I be your prince? Oh. Also, I just modded you right now, Vicky. I love you. Oh, if you... I could... You know what? Oh. A Vicky in a prince outfit would be so handsome. Just sweep me off, my... I'll be your princess. Oh. But then what about Vicky? I mean, what about Minto? If you're the prince, I'm the princess. Is Minto... Why did I think of Minto as the white horse? The white horse that the prince comes riding in on. Mint can sit in the chair. The chair! Don't delegate her to the chair! Jester, no! Minto a clown? No. Mint loves watching plays. Is Mint secretly gold ship? Goshi Mint? Can I see that? Can I see art of that? Can I see art of that? Minky Musume. Minky Musume. What about the... Oh, Inanna, thank you. Look. We're both... I'm a little bit green now. We're both kind of sort of green fairies. I'm still pink, but... I love you, Inanna. And then like there are some games that made me cry. Rakuen, Nier Automata. Nier Automata made me sob more than any other game has, I think, up until this point. I remember I was sitting on the couch and my like roommate walked in and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm just playing this game." And then she went on to cosplay 2B at some point. 9S was my best boy. 9S, good boy. Final Fantasy 14 has also made me cry. Final Fantasy in general has made me cry. Final Fantasy 10 is one of my favorites. I also love little guy games, Pikmin, Katamari, Chibi Robo's in there. Oh my gosh, why didn't I put Tomodachi Life? The game of all time, Tomodachi Life, and I can't wait for the next Tomodachi Life. Oh my gosh. Final Fantasy, the funny thing is my very first Final Fantasy wasn't Final Fantasy X, but Final Fantasy X-2. Yes, I have heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, which includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion and Stormblood expansion up to level 70 with no restriction of playtime! I do know! And I may have lost in terms of getting FanFest tickets. I was like, it's so close. It's in California. Come on, please. Dude, I crashed out so hard too. I cannot wait to make Mint and Vicky and Tomodachi Life. I'm gonna make all my friendos, and I'm gonna make a cursed looking FeebeeHive Phoebe probably somehow. And then my housemates, and then chaos will ensue, and I'll make so many crack ships. Or rather, you can't really control who ends up with each other in that game. You kind of can't. But yeah, Final Fantasy X too was my very first one because I was playing random PS2 games and I saw my dad had it on the shelf and I liked the cover. I was like, ooh, pretty girls. So then I put it in the PS2 and I had zero idea what was going on. But that was my entry into Final Fantasy. So but that opening sequence with real emotion like also changed my brain chemistry. I think that also probably contributed to Idol Phoebe. And I know the world of real emotion has surrounded me. Dude, I really want to perform that. I thought about doing it at MagFest earlier this year. But I ended up going with a Little Goody... I went with my Little Goody Two Shoes character song instead because Little Goody Two Shoes. Yeah, the opening was so cool. Koda Kumi goated. I love roguelikes too. Balatro being one of them. Atomocrops, if you've never heard of Atomocrops, it combines some of my favorite genres. It's a top-down shooter, but also it's a roguelike, but also it's a farming game. And it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. No, so see, I had actually asked for Honeybee Lovely first, Halucha. But then they were like, somebody else applied to perform Honeybee Lovely, or Be My, was it Be My Honey or something? Be My, I don't know. The Honeybee Lovely song. So can you maybe, so the organizers for the Idol Festival were like, can you maybe do like Little Goody Two Shoes stuff instead, since that's what you're known for, as like a voice actor from Little Goody Two Shoes? And I was like, okay. Okay, I can do that. But it was fun. It was really fun. And then Inscription. I really love Inscription as well. That was fun. I love car like deck builders. Monster Train is one that I really liked. And then of course like Slay the Spire and stuff. Roguelikes, you know what? I really enjoy playing. So 2 games that I really love that aren't on here, by the way, are Left 4 Dead 2 and Risk of Rain 2. Monster Train 2, I only played the demo for Monster Train 2. I gotta like get back into that. All banger games. You guys have such good taste. Oh my god. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2. I've been wanting to play it again. One of my housemates and I have been wanting to play it. We've just been trying to convince others to play with us as well. Yeah, Left 4 Dead mentioned, dude. I picked it up again for the first time in years the other day to play with some friends, and I was like, what are these mods? They're from like, they're ancient. I had a Doge flashlight. And I was just like, okay, that's a sign of the times. That is a sign of the times. And visual novels are a big genre that I love a lot too. Just a few of them here. I love Muv-Luv, which is a 3-game thing. It's a 3-parter. It's so good. You have to get to the end. You have to. Some people drop during the first game, and I'm like, please, keep going. Island is a good one. I love Island. Himawari was another one by the same people that I liked a lot. You need to play Muv-Luv. You need to. I think, if I recall correctly, the anime adaptation, at least the first season, wasn't that good, but I think it gets better. It's hard to make visual novel adaptations. It's hard. Oh, why didn't I put Rewrite? Oh, that's so crazy. I didn't put any key visual novels on here. Yeah, I love like Clanad After Story. Rewrite is a big one. Why didn't I put Rewrite? I feel so dumb. Rewrite is one of my favorites. I love Rewrite. There's always... Sumika was my best girl too. Sumika's my best girl in Muv-Luv as well. I love all their hair vents. Little Busters is so good too. I love Little Busters. Rewrite is definitely my favorite of the key visual novels that I've played through so far though. Symphonic Rain is one that not very many people have probably heard of, but I love the music. It's by the same composer that did the original Fruits Basket music. I love Symphonic Rain. It's really important to me. It's really dear. So that's another thing, Touchschool. No, I'm beating myself up right now because I love key VNs so much that like, how could I not have put Rewrite? Is Baldur's Gate 3? No, but you know what, Steiner, the funny thing is, I put this on here without even thinking about it. Steiner was the translator for it. In Baldur's Sky, Nanoha was my best girl. You love Symphonic Rain? Oh, you too! Lisa's my best girl! Wow! Oh my gosh, I think I'm falling in love with you guys. That's crazy. Yeah, Lisa is my best girl in Symphonic Rain. In Island, Rene probably. Just probably Rene is my best girl. Muv-Luv, Sumika, Baldur's Sky, Nanoha. Subarashiki Hibi is my #1 favorite VN of all time that I've read so far. I'm in the middle of Ever 17 and Seabed right now, among a few other things. There's several VNs that I'm like in the middle of, but I just don't have the time to like continue right now. Subarashiki Hibi. Do you recommend? It's Kamige for a reason. They call it Kamige for a reason. It is peak. It is one of the legendary visual novels, but it is extremely like heavy. It's extremely heavy and explicit. So that's my my warning to you. Oh, how could I not put cross channel? I love cross channel. So that's another one that's also extremely heavy and explicit. Sorry, cross channel is one of my favorites too. How could I not have put that? I have not read Totoro yet, but I've been meaning to. Did I play Sayo no Uta? I did play Sayo no Uta. I did. I know, I love them, but cross channel is heavy. Taichi's so good. He's so good. Do you like horror VNs? I need to read more of them. I only played a random cross-channel fan game where you launch the character. Yeah, I've only heard legends of that. I've not played it myself, but that's the one where you're like playing the you're on the bike, right? I love Dempa as well. I do. Sorry for adding to your backlog, but also you're welcome because it's all worth it. Actually, by the same creator of Subahibi, Sakura no Uta is finally gonna get an official translation, and I'm really excited for that. So excited. The letter. Yeah, Nanoka Crash. I still have no idea how I feel about cross-channel even after this long after reading it. There's a lot going on. But I think it's beautifully written. Unfortunately, we just don't have like a very good translation of it out. Nier Automata ending E actually really makes me think of you, Phoebes. If you know, you know. Yes! Ending E made me cry so much. And then also, I love Tamagotchis and Beyblade. Wishlisted cross-channel. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I don't think there's like a real proper, like a good. I wish there was like a better translation of it out there. That's always the difficult thing, is like finding good translations of things, right? That's why I'm like really. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to which subs I watch for things too. But we can talk about that in another time. Has Phoebe played Only Up? You know my answer to this. You know my answer to this. And then let's see. Let's go into dreams and stuff. Actually, before this, I do need to be our BRB. I need to go to an idol meeting. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom for an idol meeting real quick. So, can you wait for me? I don't have a BRB screen set up. Hold on. Let me type so jankily. Be right. Oops. Be right back. Very jankily. Okay. I'll be right back. Hello, friend. Oh no, you caught me chewing. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Welcome in. That's a good question. What is your guys' favorite Phoebe song? Or if you're new here, then I wonder what your favorite will end up being. Oh yeah. Before I forget, I'm gonna go over something really fast. I think I was gonna do this at the beginning of the stream, but I just kind of got really excited to yap to you guys, so I forgot. But what's gonna happen? I'm gonna announce it after the stream. But what's gonna happen is I'm actually doing a, cause I just released my 5-year anniversary album. I just released my album, and it's got like songs, original songs of mine, the best, what I consider some of my favorites from the past like 5 years, the past 5 years on the album, re-recorded or remixed, or in some new songs too, like Bloom Again. And I'm gonna be doing a remix competition. I'm also gonna be doing a fan art competition, and basically, and there's gonna be prizes and stuff. And then if the winners want, then the song can end up being published with like maybe like a music video with the fan art competition winners' art in it or something, or at least as like the album art for the remix and stuff. And then there's so many like special goodies and stuff that can come with it too. And I'm gonna go through this in more detail later on, and also on Twitter when I post it, and also on my YouTube community tab when I post it. But I hope you can look forward to the competition. It slipped my mind. It slipped my brain. I'll go over it again towards the end, but I'm just kind of excited to go through some more of these things with you guys. But yes, I hope that you guys have been enjoying Rebloom so far. It's been like a year in the making, basically. I had the idea for the album before I was even accepted into VShojo, and it's been a very, very long time in the making, and I'm put so much love into it. Everybody that was on the album put so much work into it, and it's really my baby. It's my songs. My songs are more important to me than like anything, because they're the way that I immortalize a moment or a feeling in my life. It's the way that I process some of my feelings. And it's the way I connect with you guys. It's my love language is singing and my music, sharing that with you guys. And and also, it's just like I've worked so hard. I feel like I've improved so much. There's so much more that I want to improve at. There's so much more ways to go. It's beautiful. Thank you, Vicky. That's so sweet of you. That's so sweet. The first one I fell in love with was Likely All of My Life. Later it became Fairytale. Rainfall became one of my favorites shortly after, and now I haven't chosen one yet. I love all the new songs. Thank you, and I hope you guys can look forward to Densetsu MVPs as well. It's oh, it makes me so emotional. It makes me so emotional. But for you guys to like enjoy my music, if you've ever listened to it, if you've given your time or your brain or your heart to my music, even just briefly at all, I'm so grateful. But if you were able to like really feel something from it, if you were able to relate to it at all, then I'd say my mission has been accomplished. To make the world a better place with my voice and with my words. I think that's something I've carried along with me from being an English major, even though I'm not really doing any of that anymore. Is like, for me, words are very important. My voice is very, very important to me. And if I can use it to touch your guys' hearts, then you know, I could probably perish happily. But I don't want to stop. I can't perish yet. You know? We'll all perish one day, but not today. There's so much more I want to do. So much more music I want to make. So many more hearts I want to touch. And now with Vicky and Mint too. So thank you for listening. Everything is important. Also get hydrated. You're so right. You're so right. When I went to that idol meeting earlier, I was like, ooh, I need to hydrate better. Nonde. Me too. Wait, I forgot to clap. That's the new H2O chant, huh? You guys, those of you that don't go to Idol Lives will soon learn some of our memes. Nonde. Me too. I love it. That's our new H2O drink. H2O drink. And it will be glorious, yes. I plan to spread the love for just like idol culture in general, but especially the fun, silly, special, warm culture that we've been building for the past like many years here, past several years, in the Kaigai idol and Wotage scene. It's so good. It's so fun. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But yeah, let's get into some of these goals. I didn't get to really talk in super detail about them, but let me bring out my planter again. Look at these little sprouts that we planted. They're starting to they have germinated and they're starting to sprout a little bit. They're starting to sprout. And I hope they can grow into something that we can be really, really proud of one day. Though I'm already proud of all of us. Only recently got introduced to you through Nimi's birthday stream, but it's clear you've been working hard to get here. You seem like such a sweetheart. I hope you and Densetsu.EXE go far. Oh, Kodum, thank you. Thank you. Means a lot to me. And yes, I love naplings as well. I love naplings so much. So welcome in naplings. Welcome in people from all sorts of different communities. You will always have a home to come back to here at the FeebeeHive, no matter how frequently or infrequently you pop in. No matter how regular or not regular. Well, I hope your bowel movements are regular. I really hope so. But you're always welcome here. Now you're part of the FeebeeHive family, no matter what. But that said, even though, yes, I can admit now, I think I can fully say with a little bit more confidence than before that I've worked my butt off. I have worked so I have had so much heartache pushing myself through these dreams and to my dreams and stuff for many years now. Always like trying to work hard every day and practice and find new ways to get my music out there and to touch more hearts and stuff. And it's not been easy. And now I feel so excited for the future, but it's still just a start. There's still so much more of the story left to be written. There's so much more adventures to go on and so many more things to get better at and to accomplish, and it's just so exciting! Ah! It's so exciting! So, I want to go over some of these dreams. I was so sad after hearing y'all's story behind the scenes, and then the cover of Mousy's song made me wish this would be real, and now I'm so happy to have you three here. Can't wait to see what your future holds. Thank you, CEO and Eaters. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody, actually, for cheering us all on. The journey is just beginning. Well, rather, I feel like a couple of different arcs have finished up, and now it's like a new season, you know? So we gotta have a new opening theme. Opening theme is Densetsu MVPs now. And then the ending theme flips between me, Vicky, and Minto's songs, depending. It's one of those shows that has like a different ending theme every single episode. You know what I mean? But yes, this first goal of mine, and a big goal that I've had for a long time, is to sign a major record deal and release music with them. So technically, I was on a small Japanese record label years ago, like way before I became... Actually, even like... Maybe the very beginning of when I started like doing idol training itself, like at an idol academy. But not... like taking lessons and stuff, but I wasn't even a streamer. I was still such a kid. I was still a kid, basically. Unfortunately... And I did release some cover albums with them, which are still available on like streaming platforms. So you could go and listen to like Baby Phoebe, but like that ended up like being kind of a scam because none of us ever saw any money from it. And there was a thing where like the CEO had like beef with someone else, so he got hacked. And then like a bunch of our like important information was like being held hostage. They're like, we will leak all of your guys' information if this CEO does not pay up. And we were like, huh? So yeah, I guess my bad luck with companies stems all the way from back then when I was a kid. I know, it's so scary. And then when I joined Prism Project, you know, I was talking to like our producer and my manager and stuff, and and one of the big goals that I told them I had was I want to be like Shiki Senpai. I want to sign with Sony. I would love to like sign with Sony because like signing with a record label means one, you'll have more resources and means to like make more music. Cause like for me, my album, I ended up getting, thank you so much to my FeebeeHive, everybody who helped to like contribute to the album fund. So much of it came out of my own pocket. Like all of my original songs I've made since 2020, like I pay for I commission people, so I pay for like the production and stuff, and it's really hard. It's a lot of saving up money, and then music makes very little money back. Like unless you get like 1 million streams, and you basically are seeing pennies out of your streaming royalties and revenue. And you know, music sales aren't like super. It's hard to even break even. So I don't make music with the expectation of making money. However, you do need money to make music. And so like being with a big record label would mean like, oh, like I like don't have to worry about like eating ice soup for months just to afford a new original song or something like that, you know. And then on top of that, like they have access to like more composers and stuff. Like maybe some of these like big composers that I would love to work with one day. And also, like, it would just mean that more and more people would hear my music. At first, I thought maybe it's selfish to want people to hear these things that I make. Like, who cares? Who cares about the music that this little guy is making? But you know, I think our lives are fleeting enough to where I want to at least be a little bit selfish, and I want to do good with my music too. It's not just for the self-gratification. Like I want to really make a positive difference in this world with my voice, with my music, with my songs. And the more people that I can reach, the more of a difference I might be able to make, you know? So that's a big goal that I've had. And I have this goal both solo and as Densetsu as well. I think it'd be really cool if we did that as a group too. Actually my number one goal in terms of record labels is Universal. I've worked with Sony, and so like I would also love to work with Sony as well. There's so many other record labels too, but I've been working really hard, and hopefully I can get that kind of thing going one day. Oh, thank you, Palette Bun. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm proud of all three of you, but I'm especially proud of you, Phoebe. I don't chat a lot, but your hard work has always been an inspiration to me over this last decade. Keep blooming. Over the last decade, oh, I was a baby still starting out. Thank you so much for cheering me on all this time. I really appreciate it. Honestly, like... with regards to wanting to reach more people with my voice, it's kind of like me asking myself, because before, when I was younger, I had terrible crippling stage fright. Like I'd sound great in practice, then I'd get up on stage and the nerves would turn me into like jello, and I wouldn't be able to breathe, and my asthma would start going, and like I just had no breath support, and I was not very proud of it at all. But despite that, despite crying after every single performance, I would still get myself back up on stage. Like I'd drag myself back up on stage to do it again. Or I'd audition for that solo in school choir again. And I'd keep getting back up, and I was like, why? Why am I even doing this if I cry after every single performance? But what I realized is that, like, I love singing on my own. I love making music for myself. But there's something really beautiful and irreplaceable about sharing that with others, making a connection with others, and maybe, like, changing their lives a little bit too. And that's why when I'm on stage, that's part of why I love otage so much too, is that I think the very first time someone ever pulled out their pen lights for me and what I gave for me was the moment that everything changed. Because it was not just me trying to prove something to myself getting up on stage. It was me like having this symbiotic relationship with that person with pen lights out in the crowd. They were shining so bright to cheer me on, so I want to shine bright back for them. And then hearing people like do the calls and chant along with you and sing along with you sometimes too. Like the fact that some people are able to sing along to some of my originals too. It's the best feeling in the world. It's magical. It's absolutely magical. And so I wouldn't trade that for the world. That's why when I started VTubing, I like didn't stop doing the IRL stuff too. That's why I know I'm weird, and I know that it kind of nerfs me in some ways. Cause some people like for some people it's not their thing. But like I absolutely like could not give up being on stage. I couldn't do it. So I was like, can I like integrate these two things in an immersive way? So I came up with the whole I didn't come up with the lore. A fairy granted me the power to turn 2D and go back and forth between the two. So it's not weird at all. I'm glad. Like it's scary sometimes because I worry sometimes about it. I don't know, making people not want anything to do with me, but I love it too much to give it up, you know? I love it too much, so stubbornly I'll keep doing things my way and being me. Stubbornly I'll keep being Phoebe forever. I still remember hearing you perform for IdolCon back in 2021. Oh my god, back then? And buying your music on the spot. Your singing is wicked powerful, and I'm eager to see how many more people you'll captivate. Oh. Plenty of YouTubers do that. At the time, for a long time, I was the only one doing it, and it was a bit of a weird, lonely thing. And I'm very happy to see more and more people having adopted the term 2.5D and doing more of that, you know? You do it so well. I've loved the times I've gotten to see you live. Your debut where you said you'll always be Phoebe, I cried for real. Thank you. So yeah, I really sincerely do hope that you guys will come to love this side of me too. Because I mean, that was the first me, right? And we're just the same. We are just the same. Just made of this slightly different molecules and or pixels. I like that side of you, she's really pretty. I think this side of me is real pretty too. Phoebe, I'm so happy to have learned about you. I'm so happy to be learning more and more about you guys too. I'm sorry, I keep screaming throughout this stream about how like cute and lovely and sweet and based you guys are. It was that side of you I originally saw when I went to Otakon 2024. That's how I learned of you. I personally have roughly zero interest in idol culture, but that doesn't make me love Phoebe 2D or 3D any less. Well, other than being an idol, I just want to be a source of strength for you. Aw, Angela, thank you so much. And yeah, that said, to my goal of becoming a better singer and musician and artist, I think that's what I am. More than idol, more than anything, I consider myself to be an artist. Or that's what I want to consider myself as. Even more than idol. Even though idol is like what everyone thinks of when they think of me. Like I mean, I love being an idol. I love it so much. But ultimately, that's what I'm creating, whether I'm doing it in an idol-y way or not, is my art, right? So I want to develop and push myself beyond my current limits as a singer-songwriter and become like the female Fujikaze. I've been trying to teach myself piano. I never like really had music lessons or anything as a kid. I always wanted them, but I think my parents thought that they were like a waste of money or something. They put me in... I was in ballet for a little bit. I wish I had continued, but we moved house and we didn't find a new place. I was also in I was in karate for a while. But when it came to singing lessons and music lessons and all of that, my parents were always like, I don't know about that. So as soon as I was allowed to have a part-time job, I went and I got one, and I all for the sake of getting myself singing lessons. I was in karate. I was. I don't remember how high I went. It was like, which one's higher, green or orange? Blue? I don't know. But yeah, I've been trying to teach myself piano. I've been like relearning music theory from when I was in like high school band and choir. I've also been trying my very best to train my Japanese too, but I had to stop my little like I would hire on a little private tutor, but money got tough. And the V-shoujo thing happened too, and then all of that just kind of got swept away. But I want to get better at my Japanese too, so that my Japanese lyric writing can get better as well. Though the very first original songs I ever made were in Japanese first. Yes, I want to make lots of original music with my favorite producers. Honestly, making my own songs, making original songs is one of my favorite parts of this entire thing. It's really, really, really fun. Getting to like take your feelings and your vision and your dream and your thoughts and to put them into music in a way that nobody's ever done it before, you know? And then some of my favorite composers are, oh my god, I think I would like be able to die happy if I made a song with Yoko Kano Yoko. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's the composer for Macross Frontier. She did Cowboy Bebop. She did Aquarion. She's done a whole bunch of stuff. She's a legend. She's a legend. So maybe one day, I don't know. Satoru Kosaki and Keiichi Okabe are my favorites from Monogatari and Nier. Also, Keiichi Okabe did Yuki Yuna is a Hero, and that's one of my favorite magical girl animes too. Their music is great. I'd love to work with them as well. Yeah, Zankyo no Terror, Wolf's Rain. Exactly. So many. Rasmus Faber. Obviously, that dream already came true, but I want to make more music with him. What do you guys think of Bloom again? What did you think of Bloom again? For one of my longest time fans / friends, who is also a really big Ranka fan and Megumi fan, he was so happy to find out that I was able to collab with Rasmus Faber, because Megumi has a Ranka Seiyu. Megumi has done several songs with Rasmus Faber before. They're a killer combination. Bloom Again is so good. Yes, absolute banger. Please go stream Bloom Again. Go stream Bloom Again. Please. I am so proud of it. I've been excited for months to show you guys Bloom Again. What's your favorite Macross song? I love so many of them, but I think also because of how important it is to me, Seikan Hiko is the most precious Macross song to me. It is the song that inspired me to become an idol when I grew up. Episode 12, Macross Frontier. Come join us for our yearly Macross Frontier watch party in the Discord server in a few weeks. Aneta-san, I am so honored to have worked with Aneta-san. Aneta-san composed some of my absolute favorites from Macross Delta as well. It was kind of crazy to hear that he was friends with Vicky. And I feel so fortunate that we were able to get our debut song made by him. And Vicky's debut song is so cool! So cool! Aneta-san is just a lovely human being in general. Aneta-san. 好きです And I would love to see what his vision for a Phoebe song would be. You know? With a Macross-style melody. It was so funny because when I first was in a call with him, he was like, you like really remind me, you kind of remind me of like Ranka a little bit. And I was like, oh, Well, let me tell you, she's my #1 favorite anime character of all time. 子供の時からなんかは私の一番大好きなアニメキャラです。And then he's like, I was like, I like, set me off. So I'd really love to hear what his vision for a Phoebe solo would be one day. And then a pipe dream. Fujikaze. I'm actually really proud of the English trans lyrics I've made for some of his songs. And I know he really he's the opposite of me. Actually, Kaze and I both started out our careers posting our covers on YouTube. And we both posted our very first videos up to YouTube on the same day in the same year. January 1st, 2010, when we were both still kids. And kind of the ups and downs of his career and my career have been in parallel with each other, but in different ways. He's like an America boo, and I'm a weeb, a weeaboo. So it's it's slightly faded. One day I think it'd be really cool to get to work with him on something. Reminder, there is zero proof that he isn't lurking in Phoebe's chat right now. Logan, stop. It also helps that Kaze is fluent in English to make communication easier. True, right. So that was another thing too. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing, if I wasn't an idol, I'd be an English teacher right now. And he said that if he wasn't a singer-songwriter, he'd be an English teacher right now. So we are just the same in a lot of ways. But maybe one day we would make for a powerful collaboration. Your debut video was probably the best I've ever seen. What? Oh, Heartsword, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Yep. That said though, I really want to, get better at being a singer-songwriter enough to the point where I can help to innovate in the music. It's so hard because we've been making music since the dawn of time, but I'd love to innovate in music and help to develop a hybrid genre of J-pop, the catchiness of J-pop with maybe the inflections and the soul of R&B. And then, but for an American, not for an American, but for a Western kind of audience to enjoy. Bring all those things together. Be really cool to do something like that. Here's a big one. I've been wanting to yap about this. I didn't get to yap about it enough. But this goal says spread love and awareness of Kaigai idol culture and Wotoge culture through unique 2.5D content and appearances. So that's kind of been my shtick from the beginning, is the whole 2.5D thing. And what I've loved is seeing people who were VTubers, I don't know about that. Tune into my streams and maybe start liking VTubers themselves. Or people that were IRL idols, I'm not into that. I'm more into my 2D girls. Show up at my IRL shows. Come on out and stand in my meet and greet line. Get checkies with me. I want to bridge all kinds of communities, all kinds of people. I want to bring people together. That's a big thing that I've always wanted to do. And I hope that I've been starting to do. I want to bring people together regardless of where they come from or their background or what their normal preferences are. I think that's something that I've been really trying to do with my 2.5D stuff, is get people from these two different dimensions to love each other, And so, and really, the Kaigai idol scene. Kaigai idol includes everything outside of Japan, right? By the way, anybody outside of Japan trying to do idol stuff. So there's a big Kaigai idol scene in Thailand, in Australia. There's a growing Kaigai idol scene in Canada, and then there's for a little while, the idol group that I was in we were the only Kaigai idols in California. Everybody was either in Texas or Florida or other places on the East Coast, but so it was lonely over here for a while, but it's growing a lot in Cali as well, rapidly. And so, I really want to I want you guys that are VTuber fans to discover how cool our community and our own culture. Because yes, the seeds, the roots are all from Japanese idol culture, but it's become its own thing. It's becoming its own thing. Like even in terms of like otage and like call and mix and stuff like that, there are like different ways of doing mixes depending on like regionally where you're from, and it's so heckin' cool. It's so heckin' cool. Yeah, we were the only Kaigai idols in California for quite some time, for like a few years. And now there's so many, there's countless. I will say I only had a vague familiarity / interest in idol culture before finding you, Phoebe, but it's been growing so much since then. I'm so glad. So glad. You will undoubtedly build bridges, Phoebe. Your enthusiasm's too infectious. I really, really, really think that, like, it's something that anybody could fall in love with. My friend Ari from the Wotage community put it really, really, really well. He was like the beauty, he said something like, the beauty of what we do is that anybody can jump in and participate no matter what. It's like, Uchishi are so cool. Kaigai idols are so cool. Our fans, you guys, are so heckin' cool. And when we all come together, it's like everyone's part of the experience. Everyone's part of the show. Not just whoever's on stage. Everyone together makes that experience beautiful. Hey, Phoebe went from a fairy to a cute flower girl at a wedding ceremony. I'm still a fairy. I've got wings. You can't see them because they're butt wings now. I got butt wings. USIF was really a great place to learn about idol culture from all over the world. It really was, wasn't it? Idol culture's still unpopular in Europe, sadly. Well, I went and invaded the UK for V-Expo and put on for them a real fun 2.5D performance during the opening day concert. And Aniwaza brought their otage panels and everything and performance too to the UK. So maybe starting from over there, it can start to spread more to EU. Spread east to the EU, hopefully. I want to be an idol fan, but I can't travel and I don't live anywhere. That's okay. You don't have to go physically to be an idol fan. I mean, look at you. You're already here, right? There's so many other ways. Supporting our music, for one. When we do online sales for like Checky or merch, supporting through that. And then like, well, and that's the thing is like, I know not everybody is able to travel for these things, and that's part of why that's why I started streaming in the first place. Was the pandemic happened and I was like, but I still want people to be able to go and have fun and have these experiences. So I was like, I'm gonna make it myself a virtual stage for myself. So I'm gonna do my very, very, very best to bring just as much of an idol experience to you guys at home as if you were to go to a show physically. Because I know it's hard. Not everybody has the means to. In fact, if I wasn't going and getting paid to travel out to cons, I just straight up wouldn't be going to conventions at all because it's expensive and I work so much, make very little money. But it's only because they cover my travel and board that I'm able to go, you know? So I know how hard it is. And that's why I'm gonna do my very best to bring that experience to you. And I know that Vicky and Minto will continue doing that as well. Another one. I want some kind of involvement with the Macross franchise. Like, officially. One of my dreams has been to be like the official English voice actor for an English dub of Macross Frontier for Ronka. I want to be the official English voice of Ronka. That would be a dream come true. But if Densetsu.EXE was able to do a song or like a theme song or something like that for a Macross franchise, then that would be great. Though they tend to just have those being sung by the actual seiyuu in the show, so that'd be hard. That's the fun thing with VTuber idols. They can travel easier because it's virtual. And for the people that can't travel, we do streams for you like this. So yeah, Macross, as you guys have heard, is like super duper important to me. Super precious to me and my family, so I'd really like to do something like that one day. Kawamori, please. I got to meet Kawamori back in the guest lounge at Otakon 2 Otakons ago. No, 3 Otakons ago. So 2 years ago, 3 Otakons ago. Because we were both guests at Otakon. And I was really sad. I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it to his autograph session. And I was having a really rough like day. I was running on 0 sleep, but I had a bunch of performances and stuff to do. And he walks in with his entourage of like translators and staff members and stuff into the guest lounge, and I was like, that's Kawamori. I went and I asked for an autograph. Luckily, I had carried around a Ranka Shikshi board with me. So, just in case for that kind of thing. So that was cool. Hopefully he remembers me. I tried to gift him... I asked the rest of the staff to deliver to him, like, a letter from me. And, like, a copy of my album and stuff. Which had, like, a Ranka song on it. And be like, hello, I'm a big fan. So, hopefully he remembers me. Or maybe one day he will. Maybe. And I also want to have just more singing and acting roles in anime and games in general. It's really fun. I love voice acting. I love acting in general. Acting is it's so fun. I never got to do drama as a kid. I had to choose... I could have at most 2 electives. And I had been in choir for a long time. I chose band. To be honest, the only reason why I joined band in the first place was because marching band got you out of PE. Because it's also, like, super duper physical. I didn't want to be in PE with all, like, the rest of the normies and stuff, so I joined marching band to get out of PE. So I had choir and band, but I couldn't join, like... If I could have, I would have also been in, like, drama. I would have also been in, like, maybe orchestra too, but... Alas. Yeah, can you guys guess what I played in band? Can you guess? Yeah, I am always talking or singing. It can be rough on the throat, so you've got to hydrate a lot. I'm always a proponent of throat coat tea. Always. And, what else? Paper qua. I don't even know if I say that correctly, but that syrup is real good. Okay, I'm getting a lot of... tuba. Flute, clarinet, sousaphone. Triangle. Okay, lots of woodwinds in here. Cymbals. Yes, I was a woodwind. No, I was actually not a clarinet player. I know so many clarinet players. Yes, I was a flute player. So, I mean, and I would still be playing flute right now if I had my flute, but as soon as I graduated high school, my parents were like, okay, we're giving this to your little cousin, and then my little cousin proceeded to never play flute. Yeah, so I really want to buy a flute. So that's the thing! That was the thing! I wanted to play mellophone, actually. For some reason, I wanted to play mellophone. I don't remember why. But my best friend at the time, she was the band director's daughter, and she was like, Phoebe, you look like a flute player. You should play flute. And then everybody around me was like, yeah, you look like a flute player. You should play flute. And I was like, okay, I'll play flute. I'll play flute. I mean, I ended up loving it a lot. It took a little while to get a good embouchure. Unfortunately, I was taught the wrong way to finger a B flat. And so I was taught the alternate way, and that became my default. I am a Hibike Euphonium enjoyer. Me and all my friends that were in band with me watched it when we were in high school. Have you ever played a lyre? No, but I would love to. I should buy a new flute and we can do flute streams together. I know, being typecast for an instrument is wild, but I mean, obviously they were onto something because you guys all guessed correctly. You all guessed correctly. Is this like... Congrats on 2.0. Oh my gosh. Elvira, thank you so much for the raid on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I learned how to finger a B flat. Oh, that's what you do with instruments! There's a lot of them! Fingerings! in like a... Oh. Me when I get you guys, when I get you. Thank you, Chocono Tea, for the raid as well. Thank you. Debut omedetou, arigatou. Thank you. That's what you do! She is a Yuri fan. Stop! It's crazy. Y'all are crazy. You're crazy. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Moving on. This is a crazy one to follow that up with. I would like to become a Wholesome Games ambassador or host. I had actually reached out back in 2020 when the first Wholesome Games aired. Cause what happened was I watched it. I fell in love with all these wholesome, cute indie games, and I used Wholesome Games as my guide for what to stream. I like used it as a guide for what to stream. So I had actually emailed the creator of Wholesome Games, Matt, and I was like, hi, I would love to be like a VTuber ambassador. As you can see, VTubers are getting more and more popular. I think it'd be fun if you had like a VTuber representative. I could like get like a Wholesome Games shirt commissioned as an asset for my model, or like as a toggle for my model. It was decided that that was not going to be what was going to happen, but I would love, because I continue to want to promote indie games, especially like wholesome games. I would love to work with them in some way, shape, or form. And I have so much of their merch from like their merch drops, their charity merch drops every year. The very, very first vinyl I ever bought was the Wholesome Games like charity vinyl. So I have it, and I listen to it every now and then. It's got BGM on it from different indie games. Yeah. Mission fail on that front. That's your guys' fault. That's your fault. Just because if I'm wholesome, it doesn't mean you guys have to be. Be yourselves, guys. Be yourselves. Never change. Never change. Item label. I may have some item label things that I've never unboxed, that I've been saving for months or weeks to unbox on stream. So hopefully I'll get to do that sometime soon. By the way, just as an aside, I haven't forgotten at all about the Reco card reading stream for my birthday, which was a month ago. Actually, probably exactly a month, almost exactly a month ago. But I will do that reading stream soon. I've been so excited to read it. It's just been, as you can see, I was cooking. I was cooking in the kitchen. So maybe after Thanksgiving we can do that together. But yes, item label. I love item label so much. Seriously, you guys hadn't heard of peepees and wee-wees and sucklets and dinkles and all of that? No? Hold on. I need to... Let's see. I need to play the, like, pee-pee song for you guys. Pee-pee theme. I'm gonna pull it up. One second. You only know Might? Oh my gosh. Might. Yeah, so I used to do unboxing streams on my Ami channel, and I pulled an ultra rare wee wee on stream, and somebody came into my emails and was like, "Hello, I will pay you $500 for your Might." And I was like, "No, it's mine. It's mine." It's mine. But yeah, that was, hold on. What the? Okay. And then I will screen share this to you all. You need to know, I need to spread the good word of Phoebe. What do I call this source? Phoebe. Here. Imagine a Phoebe Pee-Pee! A Phoebe! Hold your hand. It has a very specific vibe. It was made for me. Yep. That's it. Well, that's not it. Now you have to go on a deep dive and find out more. Why does it sound like that? Why not sound like that? Why not? It almost makes you forget he's a little war criminal. Yeah, he commits crimes. He loves peanuts. Pee-pee. My sweet pee-pee, pee-pee. Hold your hand. Yeah, so I would love to collab with Item Label one day. They have, I don't know how to explain it, but it's exactly my brand of it's my brand of little guy. Pee-pee is Phoebe in an alternate dimension. Perhaps. Maybe I'm a Pee-pee in a different dimension. Though I do not commit crime. The only crime I commit. The only crime I commit is the crime of being too darn cute. There's something vaguely Parappa the Rapper about that video. You know what? I bet that the creators of Item Label also enjoy things like Parappa the Rapper. I bet. I get that feeling. Why are people asking questions instead of giving their credit card info to the PP? You know, you gotta verify that it's an actual PP first, you know, and not like an imposter. Because there do be those imposters out there posing as PPs. False PPs. Peepants. And then these are just personal goals of mine here. These are just personal goals of mine. Well, some other brands. Sorry, can I talk about other brands then? Other brands that I think would be fun to collab with was like. So actually, I had a. This is not really like a brand, but I had an idea for debut merch, specifically Phoebe themed debut merch that I really wanted to make happen, and we actually were talking about it a little bit at VShojo too. But like, unfortunately, I don't think we were able to make it happen this time, but I would like to make happen. What I wanted to do was I wanted to have seeds. I wanted to have like flower seeds or maybe even vegetable seeds. I wanted to have seeds of some kind of plant. And I wanted to have like Phoebe branded like on the label and all that, like seeds. And then we would have a hashtag where you guys could like, we could all plant our seeds at the same time. We could do a seed planting ceremony or something stream. And we could all plant our seeds together. And then we would like do a hashtag where you guys could post pictures of how your planting is going, and check in. We can check in with each other on how our planting is going. Bro, it's winter. There are annuals though. There are annuals. Also, I wasn't supposed to debut in freaking winter either. I was gonna debut way earlier this year. That was the original plan. But yeah, I'm happy that it happened finally. Finally. Obviously, it wouldn't have worked out as well if it had been for like this merch drop. But maybe for like a spring merch drop or something in the future. I've become obsessed with my plant baby, so I'm here for this. Oh, I'd still love to see pictures of your plant babies. Maybe I'll make a hashtag for you guys who are like gardeners. Or like maybe not just gardeners. Maybe if there's a hashtag for you guys to show me anything you want to show me. Like maybe something nice that you made in the kitchen. Or maybe like a plant that you've been nurturing for a while. Or a little drawing that you drew that's not Phoebe related, you know? Or something you crocheted. Something like... Maybe I'll make a hashtag so you guys can just put the things in there for me to look at. Or we could just make a channel on the Discord. Maybe. Something with a tulip like a bulb would be really cool. Right? See, I had actually thought of changing my Oshi mark to something with the tulip emoji in it, now that that's like a thing. But it's been a bee and a cherry blossom for so long, I don't want to change it. It conveys the right thing. And plus, there's already a different fairy VTuber that I love very much, who also has a tulip in their Oshi mark, I think. Maybe something written. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, something written as well. Yeah, like writing. I love like reading stuff that people write. People used to write Phoebe poems and fan fiction and stuff, so I loved writing those too. Or reading those too. Yeah, Maya. But yeah, here's some of my personal goals. I would like to continue to do my best to cultivate and nurture a warm, welcoming, and tight-knit community who will uplift each other. I also really want to remain kind and gentle, even during times when the world doesn't feel kind or gentle. Some people see kindness as weakness. I see it as strength, because in this economy, being kind, in this economy, if you have the strength to be kind, then you are one of the most powerful people living right now. You know? So I would like to be that strong, and encourage people to be that strong. And also, like I said before, my mantra, my catchphrase. If I'm not always learning, then am I even living? Seriously, like that's how I feel. Like I'm so big on the self-improvement grind. I have like a freaking habit tracker to make sure that I get my exercise in every day. But really, like, so one of the joys of living is to be learning and improving all the time. So like, that's something that I always strive to do. If you ain't learning, then you're burning. Oh my god, Logan. Oh my god. My world always feels kind and gentle because Phoebe is my world. Oh. Wow, you're sweet. Thank you, Aqua. Thank you. Oh yeah, or as they say in Vicky's favorite franchise, live and learn. So yeah, I was able to go into more and more detail about those things that I kind of had to rush through. Oh yeah! I want to like keep yapping with you guys, but I also wanted to, in more detail, go through my credits. Cause I like didn't get to highlight people as much as I wanted to. Let me pull that up. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of the new emotes? What do you think of the new emotes? Unfortunately, I don't have enough, No, wait, I might have a new emote. I think I have enough emote slots now to add cinema to my YouTube members. Hold on. Let me add the cinema one. Cinema roll! Cinema roll! Huh? They're so good, huh? Yeah, Chica's always made my emotes. Oh, did I already add cinema? Oh wait, there were other things that I like had to remove from my emotes to make more space. Oh yeah, I already have it. Ugh! We can add so many more emotes though. Okay, I'll add the rest of it later. I'll also add them to the Discord later too. But I remember being like, I have so many more emote slots on Twitch than I do on YouTube. I want to get more emotes made. We should have actually, we have a suggestions channel in the Discord. So if you have particular, like, specific ideas for emotes, you can put them in there. Also, look at our little sprouts. I did want to thank you guys for planting these little sprouts of dreams with me. These little seeds of dreams. And I can't wait to see how they might bloom and grow over time. Who knows, maybe these little seeds in this seed box right here, maybe if you keep coming back over many months or many years, maybe they will bloom. Maybe you'll get to see them grow. Wouldn't that be cool? So, definitely look forward to that. Hopefully. The credits page. Also, thank you so much, Onion, for the 5 gifted memberships. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Let me see. And then... there you go. Where am I? Oh, hold on. I'm just ginormous. Hold on. Sorry, phasing through different dimensions right now. There you go. Yeah, so, going through a little bit more detail. The people who made my debut so wonderful. Hoji-san, who did the model design. Actually, something I told Hoji-san when we were doing, when me and Vicky were getting our designs made, was I was like, I perform on stage too. Like, I do this 2.5D thing. And I would really like the outfit to be like something that I could get commissioned to be made in real life. And so he tried to make it that way. It was just the back part of the dress that my friend Stephanie, who made my IRL version, was like, yeah, that's like impossible for me to make IRL. Actually, let me show you guys the full design. You guys haven't seen it yet. Oh, you don't know what the back of me looks like. Hold on. So, let me pull that up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah, you guys don't know what I look like. I don't have a proper reference sheet by my mama, Saiki Yahiro mama, yet. However, design. I can, however, transform, fit to screen. Can show you guys what I'm supposed to look like. So actually, my lady, hello lady. Yes, I have a back. So actually, my main hairstyle is supposed to be this side ponytail. It's supposed to be this side ponytail. But it's not done being rigged yet. There's a lot of my model that's actually not done being rigged yet. Like my expressions and my actual like. So yes, my hair looks the way that it has for many years like this. But I decided that like my default look is gonna be this like side ponytail from now on. Both hairstyles are cute. I'm glad you guys like both. I'm so glad you guys like both. So yeah, the one thing I told Hoji-san was like I want it to be able to be translated into a real life outfit. And he did his best. Now the back, as you can see, was not fully translatable to a real life outfit. But we did something else instead. There is like a cross strap in the back for my real life version of it still. And it's very cute. Just doesn't show as much back, you know. Oh, I thought you were supposed to be a tanned tomboy type. I mean, I'm tanned and I'm tomboyish in some ways, but I'm mostly tanned because of my genetics. I'm tanned because of my genetics. I saw the IRL picture of you in your dress. They did a good job translating it. Right? The back design's still pretty raw, right? So I plan on posting my here, let me zoom out a little bit on myself. Actually, no, I will not. Not right now. I plan on posting a proper ref sheet up, but I still need to commission that from my mama. There's actually when the VShoujo stuff happened, something a little extra unfortunate is that, like, I'm really happy that, you know, Vicky had her model done. Thank God. And like several assets. But for me, I actually had nothing. I came out of VShoujo with nothing having been completed except for so I had the design and had the logo. I had the design and the logo. So a lot of stuff. It was very hard to actually like get a lot of this made. And there is still some stuff that, like, you know, I maybe wasn't able to do this time around, or maybe it's not done yet. Like my rigging, like, thank God, Kira worked so hard and she worked so fast to get done enough for me to even debut. Like, I actually like this is not her fault at all. This is just like the way the timeline ended up because everything was so rushed. I didn't have a model that was able to move until like a few days before debut. So bless Kira, I love her so much. And then Saiki Yahiro Mama did such a wonderful job with my art. Such a wonderful job. Yeah, it was pretty giddy. It was pretty giddy. There's a lot of things that are either not done or maybe I wasn't able to get done, like badges. I wanted to get new badges. I've had the same 3 badges for like years now, and there are people who should have like a 5-year badge right now and don't. I only have up to 1 year, and even then, that's just one example. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, but I would really, dude. I also love cute girls. Sorry. Anyway, just responding to chat real quick. But I hope to be able to bloom fully over time. And so one of the things that I wasn't able to get done in time was like a ref sheet and also a key visual by my own mama. So I will post that up as soon as possible. But yeah, this basically a freesia. After getting to know me a little bit, Hoji-san chose a freesia, a white freesia with like a little bit of pink tint in it, as like a flower to represent me because it means like purity, innocence, and new beginnings. So that was something that was chosen for me, and so my emblem is supposed to be a white freesia with pink tint. I did ask for, originally the design came out with no pink, and I was like, sumimasen, my image color is pink, and even among Densetsu, I'm supposed to be the pink member. So we added a little bit more pink, but I love green as well. I love green and I love white and creams and stuff. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. As you can see, there are some changes to the design that Saiki Yahiro Mama chose herself, and it's really cute, like adding these earrings, for example, and the collar is a little bit different too. My IRL version of the outfit was based on Hoji-san's design sheet right here. So, and it's really pretty. Stephanie did a wonderful job. Shout out to Romantic Serenade Fashions. But I might have like I might get like a version that's more based on like this final design from my model as well. And the pink and green go well together. They are my favorite colors. They are my favorite colors. Yeah, I was like, I have to have some pink. That's just part of my identity at this point. Hi Ari, welcome in. I thought your IRL outfit was the ref sheet. Like, I forgot to take back pictures of that one too. I should though. Somebody, I think Eggy has a picture of the back. somebody has a picture of the back of it that they took during one of my performances at US Idol Fest. So yeah, that's what it looks like there. It was... It's really funny. So part of the reason why my model was as delayed as it was, and I'm gonna just talk a little bit about this. There were certain staff members at VShojo that were like, "This is a great design, but we need to make..." Oh, this is so bad. We need to make it more... We need to make it more goonable, is what they said. And I was like, that's kind of not me. That's kind of not my... That's kind of not my, that's kind of not my, my brand or the kind of person I am or anything like that. So actually, part of... The design was finalized after my mama was originally supposed to have already delivered the finished art. But my mama hadn't gotten the design yet. But the design wasn't able to be finished in time because I was sitting there arguing with people about making my design more goonable or not. In the end, what was decided was that we would make the arm slits bigger to show more armpit. But you can't even see it! You can't see it! You can't see it! Yes, I'm quoting it. I'm quoting it. Goonable. I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm not gonna say who it was. I will not say who said that. But that, to honest to God, and it is part of why I came out of it like Vicky was able to get her model done, thank God. But I came out of it with like no model. Like no art or anything. And I understand, like strategically, I guess that's kind of, maybe that's important for like, when it comes to VTuber designs. I don't know, but it's not me. It's not really me. And besides, I think she's plenty cute as she is. I mean, look at these collarbones. I'm really into collarbones. Look at this, like, these collarbones. Look at that. Isn't that like, isn't that appealing on its own without having to like dive into... Are you implying it's someone we would recognize? I don't know that you would. I don't know that you would. I just don't wanna like dogpile on like... And it wasn't just one person. It was several. But like, you know, it was like an important enough consideration, I suppose, to where it ended up like leading to some delays on like everything. Cause then how can you design anything else? Like the overlays, even the logo. How can you like get anything done if you don't have like at least a basic character design? So everything was delayed. Everything. Entertainment industry, am I right? Look, I'm not gonna like confirm or it might not even be who you think it is. It might not even be who you think it is. So don't try to figure out who it was. But the fact of the matter is that was a big factor into why things were as delayed as they were. And yet, Hoji-san did a wonderful job making the design. And my mama, Saiki Yahiro mama, one of my favorite artists of all time. She has wonderful... I was a fan of her because she like... Not only is her art so pretty, but she does a thing where she like makes... She mostly does 3D models actually. So she has a 3D model. She's a VTuber herself. And she like makes different outfits and does little like dress up streams and stuff. And I was like, that's the cutest thing ever. So I've been a big fan of hers for a long time. And then at some point she started doing like outfit designs for like HoloLive members and stuff. It's really... I'm really proud of her. I like how the logo has 3 points of symmetry. It's really good, right? Gogon-san did the logo, but we will get into that in a little bit. And then my mama Kira Omori, who also rigged my previous 2.0 model. So this current model is my 3.0 model. This is my 3.0. Previous Phoebe that you guys saw at the beginning of my my stream was 2.0, and 1.0 Phoebe was the half-body model. The half-body model that I had commissioned of an actual outfit that I would wear on stage and stuff. an actual outfit that I had worn on stage at that point. I know, I love the shrug. It's because that's how I move in real life too. it's how I move in real life, so it's really cute and it feels very me. Yeah, Kira did such a wonderful job bringing her to life. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. She worked under such a tight deadline. I hope that you can love. This is also my first time using VBridger for a model as well. I love making this face, the Doki face. It's yeah, I feel so me. I do want to add like cheek puffs and stuff one day. Yes, Phoebe 1.0 wasn't half body. She had so actually what I used to do with my 1.0 model was, because it was a half body model, for every like anniversary stream I would do, we would do a leg fashion show competition. So it would be an art contest where people had to, I would give everybody the PNG of my model. It would only go to the waist, and I would ask people to draw me legs, and I would model them on stream. I would model the legs. I would go on the runway. Every year, we would go to the runway and model different legs on stream. They were so fun. So Phoebe with the buff legs that could crush your head between them became a meme. There were so many good legs. There were so many good legs. I will find the legs and show you guys one day. I will find those legs. And then again, for Bloom again, big love to Rasmus Faber, one of my composer Oshis. So lovely to work with. I got to be a real big fangirl with him, and he called me at one point. We got to do a Zoom call, and he gave me some vocal direction and stuff. He was like, you know, it's okay to use like the softer, sweeter. Because originally I had recorded the entire song a certain way, and it was like very like, ooh, it's like very Fujikaze vocals and stuff, and it was very like I guess like vocally like very impressive, like, but it didn't really like suit the song. And he was like, you know what, it's okay for you to use your natural like the natural softness and sweetness of your voice. It's not less impressive than like singing like a I don't know, like super powerfully. Because I think what the impression I had gotten was that like a lot of people love like Ado, for example, nowadays. She's got a beautiful voice, but everybody else, so many like singers that I know sing with super powerful like belty voices and stuff, and I felt like I had to do that too. But so I sang it that way. Then he was like, no, there's like there is beauty in the way that your voice naturally is, and it suits the song, and it'll be more expressive that way too. So I was like, oh, so Bloom Again actually is like the perfect balance of like the R&B vocals I've been working on super duper hard over this past year, like new Phoebe voice, and also like old Phoebe voice. Like I used to be known for having a super airy singing voice. I got stopped at a Blaze Pizza one time because the guy that was like ringing me up was like, wait, my girlfriend has your Unravel cover on her playlist. Or do you do like YouTube? Do you sing on YouTube and stuff? And I was like, yeah. Like freaking teenage Phoebe being recognized out in the wild. But people really, that was my first cover that ever blew up, because I had this airy voice. I was like, just the whole thing was like that though. It was really like it was, all my covers were like that. And I trained myself out of that, but I can go back and strike a nice balance and stuff too. He didn't ask for an autograph, but he did say that he was gonna tell his girlfriend about it and she would get a kick out of it. But yeah, so like basically Rasmus has helped me to realize that I should find a nice balance and not try to change my voice to something else, but rather just like grow it and develop it. There can be something very impressive about like softer vocals too. And in fact, if you guys didn't know, it is harder to sing quietly than it is to sing loudly with good support. Also, Arisa, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, you guys. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. But yeah, welcome, you guys. Also, big love to Zhao. Love Zhao. Zhao's art was also used as the cover for the album, my album as well. And Andy's done the music videos, the animation for the music videos for Start Again, for Fairytale, for a bunch of other like group projects I was on and covers. He's wonderful. He's done some great stuff for my stuff in the past. Yeah, singing quietly like is seriously undervalued as a skill. I agree. To be rated in just in time to say another goodbye. No, I've been going for 3 hours, and I plan on going longer. We're just basically I debuted this past Friday, and now I'm going through everything that I went over in the debut again, but in more detail. So we've been yapping about our favorite things, our favorite manga and visual novels and music and anime, and it's been fun. Yes. No meetings tonight. No, but I do want to eat dinner with my housemates. So actually, there was a big misunderstanding about what time my stream was supposed to be today. It was supposed to be at 2 p.m. Pacific time. I ended up pushing it back 2 hours because I wanted to... One, I've been wanting to do time slots that are better for like UK and EU Bs. And I also have been wanting to like... I've been wanting to like eat dinner with my housemates more often, so I specifically tried to like do a slightly earlier time. But there was a miscommunication, so I ended up moving stream to the time that it was today. So that there wouldn't be any overlap between that and the group lore video. Yes. Yeah, massive lore drops tonight, seriously. Oh no, thank you for chatting with me, Time Traveler. You're fine. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys chatting with me. I do. Oh, thank you, Sotomo. And it's still just the beginning. We have a long way to go still. We've got a long way to go still. And welcome in the raiders earlier, and thank you so much Hidden In for gifting a whole year of subs to Arisa as well. I hope you guys had a great stream. Are the rest of the times on the schedule still accurate? I need to look it over and make sure that they are. But it should be 2 p.m. Pacific time most days, except for I think Tuesday I have a recording session earlier in the day for like a voice acting thing. So I think it's later that day. Yeah, for another hour you can raid into Vicky's 2.0 debut. What if I told you guys I haven't eaten yet today, except for like the apples that like 2 slices of the apple that my housemates brought me. I'm very hungry. I'm sorry, I like woke up, and then as soon as I woke up, the first thing I did was I started working. Yeah, I voice act for games and hopefully one day for anime as well. Yeah, it is like 7 p.m. here, and I still... Should I be surprised? Well... even though debut's over already, it freed up a little bit of time, but it's still constant work from now until like basically until Anime Week in Atlanta is over. But I hope to see some of you guys at AWA, also at the Asayoru Maid Cafe collab. That'd be really nice. And then next up, my visuals here. Soul is a lovely human being and did my overlay chat and dono bar designs. I love her so much. She's a wonderful human being. Zun did the stinger, the beautiful transition stinger that you guys have seen. For my previous model, they also did my overlays and stuff for that model. Senelia and Sigma did the dono bar. So Senelia did the dono bar programming. Sigma did the chat and alerts programming. I'm so sorry. I'm still trying to figure out why it's only said Sister Rose this entire time for the alerts. I will figure it out. But they worked under such a crunch as well, and I've never felt never felt like my stream's been so pretty full before. So big love to them. Big love to them. Saru, I've always loved to work with on screens, so my last model also had screens by Saru. I didn't have the money to commission a BRB screen this time, so actually the BRB you saw earlier was my end screen. I need to get a new BRB screen. But Saru did a wonderful job again this time around. And Chika has done my emotes. And we'll do my badges. We'll do my badges when her availability frees up. She's always been my go-to artist for emotes ever since I first became a baby VTuber back in 2020. So, lots of love to Chika. More friendos. So this is Oka. Oka-san is, you guys may know as the composer for one of my original songs, Evergreen Bloom. And also has composed for Astral Shift games, like Little Goody Two Shoes, which I got to voice act in, like Pocket Mirror. And so I'm really happy that I got to work with Oka on this BGM that's playing right now. Did you guys notice that my voice is in this song as well? I had an idea till I was like, can I like sing on the BGM? And so like I added some vocals to it and yeah. Yeah, Little Goody Two Shoes. If you guys didn't know, I was the Japanese and English voice of Freya in Little Goody Two Shoes by Astral Shift Pro and Square Enix. And I really hope that I'll be able to do more voice acting like that in the future. So, Oka. And then Gogon-san did my logo. It's so super duper cute. I also had my schedule by Chesu. Chesu did all, if you remember, Chesu did all of Ami's overlays and logo and stinger. All of that was Chesu. All of that was Chesu. So I was happy to bring Chesu back for the schedule graphic, which is super duper cute. Thank you, Fafu, for making some additional chibis. I couldn't find my tablet, so Fafu helped me with some of the art, some of the additional art, like a squonk. I still can't find my tablet. I will find it eventually. And then some additional assets by my dear friends Lavi and Aina. Aina is part of the staff at Setsuna Pro. And Lavi is my precious friend and also has been like my creative, like my visual creative director for stuff for the past few months. I bought it because of you. In fact, I made sure to get your characters' endings, both the good and bad. Yeah, you gotta get the bad ending too so you can hear me, like... You can hear my... Honestly, like... voice acting for Freya's, like, bad end? Like, doing all the screams and the crying and the like... Papa! Like... That was... It made me cry, too. No, Kiss the Rat also. I was a Kiss the Rat hater as well. I was a Kiss the Rat hater. And last but not least... Big loves dubs to Jess as well. Jess is also from the Astral Shift team and did art for Little Goody Two Shoes and some other Astral Shift games and did my lore video art for my narrated lore video. And then Hoodie did the Did I get... Hold on. Big love to Spelly and Hootie who did some wonderful animation, wonderful animation. Both the animatic at the end and also the animated lore video, or the narrated lore video. Jay did audio for both of those. Jay was amazing. I think that, I mean, you always see people in the timeline that are like, VTuber corpos should hire somebody to do proper like audio engineering and sound effects for their stuff. It really does enhance. It does enhance stuff. Because I did the mixing myself at first, and I was like, it'd be really nice if there was like sound effects and all of that. And I'm not super confident in that. Like I've done it before, but I want it to sound really good. So Jay, I would not have worked with anybody else. Jay is wonderful. Hoshi's your dad, you guys. Hoshi was the creator of Phoebeans. And I can't wait to see more of your Phoebeans. And isn't it fun when they pop up on screen too? And last but not least, Uwu Media. I've always admired Uwu Media's stuff. I wish I knew the names of the specific artists that worked on this and animators and stuff, but my garden was tended to and planted by Uwu Media. And they are still working on the background. There's gonna be like a nighttime version, a twilight version, And you've seen the day version, as well as several removable assets that we'll be able to use, hopefully, for some fun role-playing streams and stuff in the future. So yeah, I wanted to really make sure that, because I had to rush through it during the actual debut, but I wanted to make sure that I gave everybody here a big, big, big shout out. Not listed here, some people that I really want to shout out to. Hold on. Let me actually go to my... Let me go to my garden again. In my garden, dreams come true. There's nothing here that I can't do. Okay, so here, let's go back to special thing. Oh wait, okay, real quick. Can I talk about Suki real quick? Can I talk about Suki? Suki is my bunny. Basically, before I moved into this house, like summer of last year, so it's been like almost a year and a half. This has been the first time I've had like... It's been the first time in my whole life that I've like really felt like I have like a safe, comfy home. Because I would move every year. I'd move every year and be different roommates, different housemates, different living situations, and it was not very comfortable. But now I'm here with my housemates, and I was like, okay, well, now we're gonna have the space to have a... Because we're splitting a house together. Or we're not splitting the rent on a house together, so we're gonna have space for a pet. So I was like, I'm gonna get a pet. I'm gonna get a dog. So the plan was to get a dog. However, the bunny distribution system a few weeks before I moved delivered this to me. Suki. Suki! I love Suki! I can't wait to show you guys so many pictures of her in the future. That is indeed a dog. Oh, weird looking dog you have there. Weird looking dog. Yeah, Suki. It was a heat wave. There was a really bad heat wave, and it was like right after I got back from Off-Kai, I think. There was a really big heat wave, and outside of my house, I saw the most small, fluffy, cute bunny I had ever seen in my entire life. I was like, I've never seen a bunny that cute. It made me want to cry. And I was like, but it's so hot out. And is it wild? I don't see it with any other like bunnies. But it was really hot. And I was like, so I like left a carrot, not knowing that like you're not supposed to really feed your rabbit a bunch of carrots and stuff. I was like, oh. So I left a carrot outside, and I came out the next day and she was still there and she was munching on that carrot. So I took a little video, and I'll show you guys. Actually, maybe I can... Sometime I will find that video to show you of her munching on the carrot. She was so cute, and I was like, but it's seriously so dangerous. And there's no water sources around here except for like when the sprinklers go off at night. So is she gonna be okay? Third day passes by, and she is pretty much... She's like panting for her life on my front porch. And I'm like, no! So we took her in, and I was gonna give her to animal control. But then when she gained her energy back, she was jumping around. She jumped on my lap, and she let me pet her, and she was just so cute. She's so cute. I just was like, oh, okay, I'm not getting a dog anymore. This is mine. She is mine now. So I took her to the emergency vet just to like get her checked up and stuff, and they were like, yeah, this is not a wild rabbit. Wild rabbits in this area especially would be like brown. This is a domesticated rabbit, and it's young. It's a baby basically. But the time from how old she is right now, and if you like go back a few months, the timing is perfect for... This is like when people start to release their Easter rabbit gifts for their kids into the wild, when they realize that rabbits are a lot more work than you think. I was like, what? People do that? Well, first of all, people get rabbits as like Easter gifts for their kids. Second of all, they just think that you can't just release an animal that's been domesticated into the wild and expect them to like know how to take care of themselves in the wild. You know? She had zero survival instincts, and I'm happy but also surprised that she wasn't swept up by a hawk because we had a lot of hawks in the area. So I was like, nope. This is my rabbit. This is mine. I'm gonna give her the best life ever. And I'm sitting here in my office, but the office actually is her room. She's the queen of this realm. She is the queen. Also, she's not actually a she. She's not actually a she. It was after like 5 different vet appointments, like taking her in several times to get some shots. And then finally like getting her like, cause my housemates and I were going to Japan last year, and I needed to drop her off at a rabbit babysitting place, but they had to have their like vaccinations, and they had to be like fixed. They had to be fixed, I think. So you know, neutered, spayed, whatever. So I went and took her in to get neutered or spayed, and they were like, so this actually isn't a girl rabbit. But good for you, because that saves you $200 on the procedure. And I was like, oh, what? Huh? So, Suki's actually a boy, but I got so used to calling her a her that she's just, you know. There you go. He's my princess. She's my princess. She's one of the boys! She's one of the boys! So yeah. Suki's my princess no matter what. And I hope she has enough room space here in this office. If I could, she would be free roaming in the house, but I think both my housemates' cat, Sriracha, and their dog, Lily, both want to murderize her. She wants to be their friends. She gets so excited when she sees them, like, through the little gate. Like, sometimes I open my door, and there's, like, a gate outside the door to make sure that she can't get out. She'll, like, go out and try to say hi to them, and then they'll lunge at her. So, unfortunately, she cannot be free roaming. She's a princess in a tower. That's part of why she's my princess. She's trapped in this tower here. Yeah. Very last thing I want to talk about before we wrap up and probably raid into Vicky is the special thanks again. Real quick, I just want to go through my housemates. Just my housemates, because you will hear about them a lot. So this is Cactus. As you can see, Cactus is a cactus. But Cactus, if you saw the full body like design for Cactus, Cactus has got some big mama milkers and is wearing the Virgin Killer sweater. This is Cactus. This is Paichi. Paichi Pop, who I collaborate with on stream sometimes. You guys will definitely hear a lot about Paichi. She takes such good care of me. These two are married. This is Hibiki, our resident goth girlfriend who loves Yuri. I mean, they're like lesbians, so like duh. But this is Lapis. Lapis streams with us sometimes too. Lapis is our resident bubbly lesbian who loves her wife and also loves BL. She screams over BL. The Yaoi and Yuri duo. Yes, they are the Yaoi and Yuri couple. And then this is my last housemate, Ska, and she is also a big Yuri enthusiast. But she's the friend who introduced me to like visual novels and stuff in the first place. She's also in the same industry as Steiner is. Actually, the whole reason why I even met Steiner in the first place was because I knew she was like a big... I mean, I was a fan of Steiner too, but I knew she was like a big fan of Steiner and would always show me his tweets. So when I saw him at a Steins Gate crash party at Anime Expo 2019, I was like, I have to go take a picture with him because she would get such a kick out of it. So I went up to him to get an autograph and a picture just to send to her. But then, like, his group of friends turned to me and was like, "Are you Phoebe? Like the idol?" And I was like, How do they know who I am? How do they know who I am? That's crazy. Went to go get this guy's autograph, ended up being asked for my autograph instead. But that's how we met, and then we became good friends because I was also dressed as Sara from Sara Zanmai at the time, and he like knew Sara Zanmai as well. So that's the first time we encountered each other, and then we just became really, really good friends from there. And then he eventually became my manager because he was like, "You're doing a lot of things. I think you need help." So yeah, that's my housemates. And together we are fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. That's literally what we call ourselves. Our housemate group chat is called fruit salad. The rest here are precious friends of mine. Precious friends of mine as well. And my sisters. But yeah, I think Sara-sama is the goat. I love all of Ikuhara's works. You know, Yurikuma and Utena, Sara-zanmai. I can't wait for him to make more. Great group chat name. Yep, and Fuff. So, yeah, now you've been given a little peek. A small peek into the world of Phoebe. And you'll only learn more and more and more. But thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. Did you guys have fun? I like sincerely hope that you guys have been having fun. Because I've been having so much fun. And I can't wait to make more memories with you guys. To see how these little seeds of dreams that we planted together will bloom and grow. And to be able to sing for you more and more and more. So, this week, let me put my schedule up on screen real quick. Schedule. I'm gonna quickly go through what my stream schedule is gonna be like for the rest of the week. I'm streaming every day up until Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving I might do a members chatting stream for whoever's available. So up until Thursday I'll be streaming. But then I will have a lot of people over here at our house for Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving weekend. So I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break for a few days, but I will, however, have something very, very cool to premiere for you guys during that time. One such thing is the Densetsu MVP's music video, but I might have a different surprise for you guys during that time too. So, you will not be bored. I will keep you guys well entertained and fed while I am taking a few days off to spend time with people's families here. And then hold on, it's gotta be in stream assets. Yeah, stream assets, schedules. Okay, cool. No, that's not my schedule. Oh. Maybe I don't have my schedule downloaded. It's okay, that's fine. That's fine. Tomorrow we are going to be playing Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby. And we're gonna keep playing until we beat the frickin' game. It is, if you didn't know, a flash game from many people's childhoods. I didn't play it in my childhood, but I learned about it when I started streaming. It is way too hard for a child to play. It is so difficult. So, and it became a tradition. Every birthday stream of mine, for the first few years, I would attempt Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby. And I think I was never able to beat Christopher Robin. I think I crashed out too hard at different points. I started crying and stuff. Let's see if I become a better gamer since then. That's going to be our mission. And then the day after that, I'll be playing Once Upon a Katamari, which I started during my birthday stream, but I only played like 2 levels of or something, so there's the whole rest of the game. I'll be playing some Katamari that day. It's a little bit of a later stream because I have a recording session earlier in the day, but we're doing that. And then Wednesday, I hope you guys can join me for my very first karaoke stream in this form. This model, unlike my previous one, does not have a microphone. But I will find an asset. And then we'll go karaokeing together. I'm gonna be singing some of my favorite songs so that you guys can get to know me better that way. And possible member stream on Thursday for Thanksgiving. Possible. But thank you guys so much. I love you. I hope it's okay for me to say that. I feel like I've fallen in love with you guys so much more over the course of this stream, and I hope that you can feel the same as well. I can't wait to get to know you even better and to make more memories together. And before we go, could we possibly do my call and response one more time? I would love that. I think it'd be a nice way to sign off. Can we? Okay. Maybe we should do it. Maybe we should do it. Watch. You guys, if you don't remember it, well, first of all, I'll put it up on the screen for you. With my cute license. But second of all, if you don't know it, the rest of the people that do know it will be able to guide you. So, here we go. The best times have no fee. This is the place to be. Who's the bee causing all the buzz? Phoebe! Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. And I can't wait to do that for you on stage eventually. Oyasubi, have a wonderful rest of your day. And let me set the redirect to Vicky's stream. Stream settings. On YouTube, we will be redirecting into Vicky. Okay. Oh. Victoria. Come on. Oh no, that's her schedule. Okay, we almost rated into the wrong thing. Come on. Victoria. Debut 2.0. And then on Twitch, let's find somebody to rate in there as well. Twitch.tv. Who is streaming right now? Oh, I think it'd be fun to send some love over to Matara. So let's go give Matara lots of love there. And then on YouTube, my raid message can be FeebeeHive buzzing in for Vicky. Yippee! Alright, you guys, I will see you all tomorrow for Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby. Oyasubi, have a happy rest of your day and stay wonderful. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention. Keep an eye out for the remix and fan art contest information right after this stream. Thank you. Bye-bye.